Oh, that was.
Hi everyone, what's going up? What's going down? What's going round? I thought for Sundays we could do Supersonic Sundays because I have, well, as you can see on screen, these are the Sonic games that I have installed onto the Xbox One. I believe it's all the all of the backwards compatible or Xbox One games anyway. I think that's the case. That I've taken out the kart racing ones, because Sonic and All Stars Racing Transformed is also backwards compatible, and Team Sonic Racing, obviously, an Xbox title. So, but I prefer the platform ones, and I think if I start with one, and then we'll work through them in release date order. So the order that they are currently on screen is the order that I'm going to be going through them. It's Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, then Sonic CD, then Sonic 3, Sonic and Knuckles, Sonic the Fighters, Adventure, Adventure 2, Unleashed. There's no Heroes, and I'm sad about that. Sonic the Hedgehog 4 Episode 1, Sonic Generations 4 Episode 2, Mania, and Forces. So I'm just going to work through them in release date order. I did think about doing them in a timeline order, but it's so confusing. I watched 3 or 4 YouTube videos, and every single person has a different perspective on it, basically. So I thought release date order would be nice and safe and would get us going in the correct order. We're going to start with Sonic 1. That's the Japanese... no, it's not. It's the American Sonic, right? From the box. Because the Japanese one's a bit smoother. There is a likelihood that I'm going to have to do like I did yesterday and restart the console streaming. Yep, there it is. It was only a matter of time. I think it's 360 games specifically. When it launches 360 games, it doesn't like it. I think. We're going to try and grab all the emeralds and everything. Just making sure there's sound. Yeah, there is. Okay, so we're going to start a new game. I am going to attempt to get all the emeralds. All the emeralds is my focus. Oh, I forgot that I couldn't spin dash or turbo spin dash. You know, the sound effects in this particular version sound a bit off to me, and I don't know why. I don't know why that's the case. It might just be the emulation. It may be an emulation issue. I don't know. How do we get the emeralds in this one? Oh, the emeralds in the first one is you just have to finish the level with 50 rings. And did I fall off the bottom of the screen? I was going too fast for the game. You know what we're going to do because of that is we're going to actually start again. I can't believe that just happened. That's got to be an emulation issue, right? Gotta go fast. Oh, too fast. I'm dead. I mean, what I'll do is I'll try and get all the emeralds as quickly as possible because it's much easier to grab them in the earlier stages, like Green Hill and Marble. Spring Yard is okay to grab them in. So I'll grab as many of them as I can as quickly as possible, so I haven't got to worry about them in later levels. So what I'll probably do is make a manual save as it loads the special stage so that I can grab the emerald, and then if we fail we can nip out and reload the save state. So we save it now. Lovely. Just in case. I'm also trying to use the D-pad because it just translates better, I think. That's not what I wanted to do. I thought and then we fail, so we exit and we reload. That's why it's there. It did say special stage, so the special stage is already loaded, I guess, into the RAM. Where is it? It's off to the little... Oh, it's down there. I thought it was the other side for some reason. Although this is or was the first Sonic game released, right? Like it wasn't my first Sonic game. My first Sonic game was the 8-bit version, the Master System version, which is playable on Mega Collection Plus and the GameCube version of Sonic Mega Collection, I think. Possibly Gems Collection. It's one of them. But that one was released a few months after this version, so this version is actually the first Sonic game that ever came out. I was going to save it, but I think we'll be okay. The 8-bit version is actually harder, I think. You got a smaller screen for a start. There's much less to sort of go on. I don't think they fixed the error here, did they? So I'm not going to risk it. No, they didn't. That was an accident. They did not fix the error. In Sonic Mania, those are solid objects. Those things there. So I'm going to go this way because I almost never go this way. Sure. How do I do it? Like a light jump? Got it. Nice. Yeah, I never go this way. With Sonic games, generally speaking, the top route is the fastest. Like, much more frequently than not. I thought I was going to land on top of that thing. That would have been grand, but I should definitely be using this stick here, because the D-pad on this controller is a little funky. Probably shouldn't have grabbed that checkpoint just in case. But yeah, you can get up to 2 emeralds per zone, because Act 1 and Act 2 both have signposts. I had to breathe to make sure it got in there. Both have signposts with the special stage access portal, but Act 3 does not. Save game. It's going to be really weird if I choose to load that, because the first note's going to be missing, but cross that bridge when we come to it. I think in the first one, there's no Supersonic or anything. Supersonic wasn't a thing yet. But all the emeralds gives you like a good ending, kind of. Sort of. Like, it doesn't really make that much difference. In the 8-bit version, I think it was pretty much the same. It just gave you like a good ending. But in the 8-bit version, there's no special stages or anything. The emeralds are hidden within the levels, which I really, really liked. So it's just about learning their location and filling that into your path. The second one is where it really made a difference on both platforms. And we'll talk about that as we go to the second one. The first few games are pretty quick, pretty easy to complete. I think the speed run world record is under 20 minutes for both of them. Like individually. Oh shit, I definitely should have jumped. Oh, I tried to spin dash. You can't do that here. Wrong game. There we go. So to do that, should have rolled. I mean, I think why Sonic was so popular, particularly at the start, at the initial time of launch, is that missed it. Is that what axis is it? X. The X motion, the left to right motion, was much quicker and much more accurate than a lot of other games, side-scrolling platformers at the time. Like if you look at Mario and stuff, and it's at that pace because Mario's always in the middle of the screen. But with Sonic, the camera can like lose track of him and stuff. Like it's much better. It's much, I don't know. It's just like a brand new engine, I think. I want to get through these early games like fast, you know. I see people complaining now that are like, "Oh, this Sonic game, I did it in 8 hours." And it's like, dude, in my day, a Sonic game was like an hour if you were lucky. If you like played it slow, you know, super casual. And it's just bizarre to me now. And they were still the same price. They were, well, you know, relatively, they were more expensive, in fact. Because video games were £40, roughly, all the way through the 90s and the noughties. Like, despite the fact that they were costing more money to make, and that's why it's such a struggling industry now, I guess. But I mean, you just got what you're just happy with what you got, you know? You know? Bop. This bit always, as a kid, I never knew what to do there. I used to do a thing where my brother, who's much older than me, is 9 years older than me. He would do the bosses for me quite frequently because he was better at identifying patterns and stuff. Still is, in fact, better at identifying patterns and things. So I would do like the levels very haphazardly and badly, and he'd come and do the bosses for me, which was pretty sick. Isn't there a secret thing here? Yeah. I'm going to need those extra lives at some point. Probably for Scrap Brain. But maybe before. Labyrinth, maybe. I know there's a big shortcut in Labyrinth where you basically never go into the water, but I can never remember where it is. I might have to look on Zone 0 or something for the level maps. In that, yep. Whoops. Really don't want to lose these rings. I'm right at the end of the level now anyway, right? Oh, shit. Yeah. Awesome. I think this is just a direct port of the Genesis version, so I think all the glitches and stuff are still existent in this version. I don't think they fixed anything. I think they just ported it. Like a direct port. I'll do my breaks a bit differently today. I'll do like all of Sonic 1 and take a break, and then we'll go from there. Don't go in the goal. It's really confusing for a Western audience because goal is like usually a positive thing in like sports, etc. He scored a goal, so like I thought goal was like the end of the level, like where you were trying to get to. And it was very confusing to me as a child. But now I have grown and I have learnt that that's not what it means. Goal is like end, I guess. But then they sort of fixed that, right, with the later Sonics. Like it's actually called a goal ring, for example. So I think it was just a bad... So because they didn't want to change all the graphics purely just for the Western audience, I suppose. Oh, I need to go that way. I was so lost then. Thankfully, there's no time limit in these special stages. I can't say the same for Sonic 4, for example, where it's basically this style, but much harder, because you have a time limit and everything. Okay, if we could just get in the middle and stay there. There we go. We should be able to clear probably a couple of these blues. Oof. I'm pretty sure one of the emeralds, like they changed the colour of one of the emeralds or something when they made 7. Because there's only 6 in this first game. Both versions, I think there's only 6. I think there's only 6 in all of the, or less in fact, in all of the Master System ones. 8-bit ones. Game Gear ones. There's only 5 in some of them, I'm sure of it. It might be better, actually, to do these... I'm going to turn this down. To do these direct from console for the frame rates and stuff. Because the frame rate's already bad, you know what I mean? Because it's a 16-bit game. Yeah, I don't ever profess to be a speedrunner or anything. Just play. I've always played Sonic casually. I've never even tried a speedrun. It might be interesting to do. I watch them very frequently, GDQ and stuff, but never actually attempted them. I think because the versions I have are not the fastest versions to run, so it seems would seem counterproductive immediately. But I mean, this does have like a save state feature, which would probably help, so I can practice each little section. You know what I mean? Oh, I thought I was going to get hit by the spike, and then I didn't, and I almost said, "Oh, that was close," and then got hit by a badnik anyway. Unbelievable. I'm pretty sure there are versions of this available now, like particularly I want to say iOS, where you can put the spin dash in. I'm pretty sure. But we like things old school. We're doing it how the developer intended. It does make a massive difference though. When we play Sonic 2 shortly, you'll see what I mean. The difference it makes is crazy. Absolutely crazy. Because Sonic 2 was just an improvement on the first, right? And the introduction of Supersonic. That was essentially it. Like, it didn't really... trying to think groundbreaking. It also had Tails, so I guess that was like the new thing. Not playable, though. Not playable. Well, I mean, playable as Player 2, right? You could plug in a second controller and do it that way. But not fully controllable in terms of like if you compare it to Sonic 3, for example, where you can choose to play as Tails and you have his flight and stuff. I think this way it's just items, yeah? Yeah. Nice. The one I'm the most looking forward to is getting to Sonic Adventure 2. That's the one I'm most looking forward to. But I mean, that's in 11 years' time or whatever, by the standards of the games we're going through. Sonic 3 and Knuckles is a lot of people's favourite, but it's not my favourite at all. Oh, grab that. Like, I don't know why it is about it. It feels slower, I think. Like, it expanded on the universe, like the story and stuff is incredible. Especially for like a game of this age where there was no real cutscenes or anything, or... and stuff like that, but in terms of gameplay and stuff, it feels very... It doesn't feel as Sonic as Sonic 2 did. If that makes sense, which probably it doesn't. Can I even reach that? Yeah. So this is like 4 emeralds already, right? And then, yeah, because once we get 6, it'll just... then we can just rinse through the rest of the game. What I might do towards the end of the game is save at the beginning of every act, just in case I run out of lives or whatever. Dun, 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 oops. All games of this era, but Sonic in particular, like all the music's super memorable. Like, say what you want about modern Sonic games, but it still has that element for me. Like, the music, I've never been let down by the music in a Sonic game, ever. Even Sonic 06, which had debatable performance, even that one, it's like, the music still sticks in your head, you know? And it's good for what it does. It's catchy, and I'm going to hit that goal, yep. I was trying to, like, lean the controller, and it didn't... For some reason, it didn't work. I don't know why that's the case. I think it's my internet connection's a bit jaggedy. So it's probably coming through a bit patchy. Like, I should be fine. The webcam should be fine, but the game probably not so much. Dun, 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 dun. I really didn't want to hit that R, did I? Oh, I might be okay. Yeah, just adapt to it, innit? And then I want to go this way. Where is gravity? Gravity is always towards the bottom of the screen in these, right? These special stages. I need to wait for it to go all the way round, I think. Yeah, that's the easiest way to do it, I think. And then we get the Lime Emerald. Is there any goals in here? Yeah, loads of them. Loads of them. Isn't there like an unused 1-up tile or something from the special stages? Nice, but it's still in the game's code, I think. 4 for 4. Well, when you can load the save, obviously, it's always going to be 4 for 4. It always would be. This boss is one that I struggled with a lot as a kid for whatever reason. I think just like I didn't understand the importance of the timing and the the timing. That's all there is to it, really, right? And as long as you have one ring, you're invincible. That's something I like about Sonic. As long as you have one ring, you're invincible. If you can, I know it's easy to draw the comparison, but comparing it to Mario, which obviously was its biggest competitor at the time, it's like you had the mushroom would act as your shield, but then also if you lost that, you would lose some of your abilities. Whereas with Sonic, it's not the abilities that change. Nothing changes. It's just that all the time you have one ring, you can't be hurt. You can't lose a life. So I think in a lot of respects, it was a more accessible platformer game for a lot of people, a lot of kids specifically. Woo! I really hope they do something to bring Heroes and possibly Shadow as well to modern consoles, because Shadow is available to buy on the PlayStation 3, but only on the Japanese marketplace, which is a bit of a shitter. Sonic Heroes is available on PS3 as a PS2 classic. That's the version of it that I have now, that I play now. But I don't have a way of streaming PS3 right now. So that's why we're going to have to skip over it. Which is a shame. There's a fireball here. That one always gets me, so that's why I waited. It was intentional. Okay, here we go. Because he's always too high, and I was like, oh, I don't get it. I don't get what I have to do. And basically, you just have to wait for him to come to you. That's almost like a consistent theme with the Eggman bosses. Is wait for him. Don't try. Oh shoot! Don't wait for. Don't attack him. Counter attack him, basically. Da-na-na-na-na. Yeah, from next weekend I'll do it direct from console. I think if it's not dropping frames, but if the frame rate's a bit sketchy. Nice. Can't believe I still have no rings. I don't know what this place is meant to be. Like, it's always confused me because it's not like a casino, like Casino Night or Carnival Zone. I don't think. It's just like a place in the mountains, but none of the aesthetics are anything that I like can associate with something else, you know? Like, are they meant to be buildings or I don't know. I don't know what it's meant to be. Haha! I always remember him because he used to always get me when I was a kid. Always. This bit, you have to jump back onto this platform, right? But it's not easy. There you go. Dun 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 dun. There's two. I think there's two different. Oh no, I'm thinking of Collision Chaos, I think. Is this meant to be in the same place as like Collision Chaos? Or a different time period, obviously, because Sonic's CD. I think today's aim is just to do Sonic 1, 2, and possibly CD. But I'd be happy with 1 and 2, and then next time CD, and because 3 and Knuckles is quite long as well, right? Oh, you monkey! I got one of them back. Guess that's something. First Badnik you actually have to worry about how you kill him is that one. Boing. And just like it's momentum based, right? The movement is momentum based. Rather than just left right like a lot of platformers, 90s platformers were, 80s and 90s platformers. So it introduced loads of new ways of making a game, basically. That's why it was so well received. I didn't have enough rings. Shoot. I'll try and remember, and if I save at the beginning of the next zone, or act rather, sorry, then I'll try and make sure that we get it. That's what I'll do now, in fact. Yeah. Oh, I think this one actually has more like on route rings. So. Ooh. Dun, 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 dun. I mean, I'm nearly there already, look, 38. Oh, I thought I missed that platform, that would have sucked. I don't think I've ever been the top most route on this level. I don't think. I may have, but I don't think so. I can't remember it if I do, so I'm going to go explore. I'm sure there's going to be some like death pits or something in that direction, right? This way. Jump over those guys. Nice. Good jump. Ow. Oh man, he must have so many like bumps and bruises and stuff when he gets back home to wherever that is. It's such a concussion. Up here. I have to jump over that one, yeah. Nicely done. That's fine. Iframes. This is the second act, right? Oh shoot. This is the second act, correct? So I have to be really careful not to lose my rings. Because I mean, this could have potentially been the last emerald, but because I missed that one in the last act. I don't know how to... I think you have to jump there to get up. But there's actually... It's just 2 of these anyway. It's one up the top and one on this level. How many lives we got? 6? I was covered up by the cam. 6. Save. Okay, so this is a penultimate emerald. I think it's... Yeah, like I said earlier, I think it's better to get the emeralds as early as you can. Because then you haven't really got to worry about your ring count on later levels where it's harder to keep your rings. Like some of the scrap brain sections and stuff is like... It's hard. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to jump over it. So it doesn't matter whether you hit an R or not. Like you always seem to be rotating the wrong direction. That continue. Oh, you get to continue for 50, right? And then an extra life for 100, as you normally would. I'm assuming it's not this way. I assumed correct. Nope. Oh gosh, Sonic, please jump. Just hang there for a bit, I think. It's because I've hit loads of speed up balls. Which, well, make it rotate faster. It's pretty self-explanatory. Ow. I don't know why they space the squares out more. I don't know if that makes it more difficult. I guess, like, why wouldn't it, right? I'd like it, please. Thank you. That was the first try, right? I didn't have to restart that one. Nice. Yeah, it only really matters from the second game onwards. First one is never a problem. Like, if you... I mean, it's not a problem if you don't collect them all. You still get, like... Basically, you don't access anything new or whatever. It's just like a little bonus thing for hardcore gamers. Increase it. Well, I mean, replayability was a big deal back then because games were generally quite short. So if you could introduce a way in which people would happily play the game again, like for example, they'd play this game and then they would play it again, trying to get all the emeralds. That was a big thing back then. So. Whereas now they make like 50-hour games and expect you to want to play it twice for some reason. Not Sega specifically, but games companies. That's more of a Japanese game company thing, I think. Like if you look at Capcom, because they have like what Devil May Cry and Resident Evil and stuff like that, and all of those games promote replays. With different weapons or different skills or whatever. But then you look at like American-made games like, I don't know, Crash Bandicoot, for example. There's never any real reason to play through it again. Like specific levels, perhaps, for gems in Crash's case. But I mean, For games generally, I don't think... Isn't there a secret thingy there? Yeah, there is. I can't get the... There it is. Couldn't get the angle. Dun, 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 dun. The Super Boot invincibility should be the standard, like, Sonic tune. At that speed, rather than dun 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 dun. Ooh. As soon as it ends, it ends. Like there's no warning for it really in the first one. Oh, not yet. Now. I have to go down these ones? Yeah. I was being cautious of my ring count. I don't need to be, do I? So this is an Act 3, isn't it? This way. Cope. That's really bad advice to someone. I can't cope. Well, just cope. I think it says cope with your CPU. I don't know what that means. Don't buy a new computer? Is that what he's trying to say? Can I even reach? I can't even think I can reach him, can I? Oh, I can when he, like, dips down. Okay. Ow. Cool. It's one of those bosses, like, once you understand it. Because, like, way back in the day, I was waiting for him to come down and getting just, like, maybe 2 good hits off him. And then waiting for him to come back down again. And we move on to Labyrinth. The SMS Labyrinth music is better, by the way. I think they're meant to be the same game. Like, I don't think it's like one after the other. Because some of the zones are the same. Like, Green Hill is the same, obviously. Labyrinth is the same. There's another one. Oh, Scrap Brain as well. All of those zones are in both of them. But it does have like a sky level I can't remember the name of. Might be Sky Fortress. But that is dope. That's sick. That zone. But then it doesn't have marble. Instead, I can't... Oh, it has... I think in both games Labyrinth are the 4th zone. So what one am I missing? Oh, that's right. It goes... The 8-bit version goes Green Hill, Bridge, Jungle, Labyrinth. So it's like it took a different route. I don't know. Maybe they're meant to be like separate timelines within themselves. Maybe that's the thing. The 8-bit version has more of a place in my heart because it was the first Sonic game I played. But this one's the one I've played the most. But then this one's the one that's most readily available. Like, it's on basically every platform now in one way or another. You know? Whereas the 8-bit version still... You don't think there's a way of playing it through Steam or on console other than through the Gems collection or DX, depending which console you had at the time. But then there's no... Oh, shoot. Oh, I think it might be available on... I think you can get the 8-bit ones on DS. I'm not even sure if you can get it on 3DS, but I think they're on DS. I think that's the last time they were really readily available. Every time. Every time. What did that open up then? Oh, down here. I don't really remember this zone much ever. Like every time I play it, it's like a new experience. I did try and jump, but I don't think I was quite on the platform. Can I have that, please? Thank you. But the other thing that Sonic had was, well, I don't know what the real term for it is, but I call it biplaning, where you have like an A and a B plane. Like if you go through a loop-the-loop, you'll know what I mean, where you come in on one level of the foreground and then come off on a second level of the foreground. It's much more prevalent in Sonic 2, particularly in Chemical Plant, where you have all those alternate routes and stuff. Dun, 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 dun. I mean, we got to zone 4 in like half an hour, just over. So... Oh, I thought I didn't make that. Oh, I do need... Yeah, you are right. I do need 50 rings. Well, I mean, I've got literally the rest of the game to get that one emerald, so... if I won't get it here now, I don't think. I don't think there's enough rings left. It'd be close, but I don't think so. Oh, God. It's because of the kind of slow motion, kind of. Like the momentum changes. I think that's the only reason they put water in it, if I'm honest, is to show that they knew what they were doing with momentum movement. This is the end of the level, so yeah, no emerald this time. But I'll save at the beginning of the next act and try and get it in the next one. Bum bum bum. Also, in the 8-bit version, compared to the 16-bit version, the boss levels were just the boss. Like, literally no rings or anything. Like, there was an extra life hidden in every single one, I think. Isn't there one where I've got where it does an infinite loop? Is that Act 3? Sonic. Thank you. I wouldn't have been so annoyed about that if it wasn't underwater. Because even though the invincibility protects you from hits, it doesn't protect you from drowning. Case in point. Where's my invincibility music gone? God damn it! It's because there's only 2 different sound sets, I think, on the Mega Drive soundboard. I don't know. I don't know enough about hardware really to answer that. Was I just about to get a countdown? Because the music started again, like, immediately. I'm gonna kill this fish. Because I want this spring, I think. Yeah, that's good. There's a switch behind here, right? I don't know what it does. Can't remember. I think it changes an extra life box into an... I don't know. Can't remember. I feel like it changes a type of box into another type of box, but... Cannot confirm. There we go, there's the 50. So I just need to keep them now. I don't have a shield or anything, do I? Pop. Get that. Nice. Ooh, my, that was lucky. I think he should have lost them all. Oh, no. Oh, if I'd got that bubble, I would have lost all my rings. So I'm glad that that didn't happen. I will actually save now that I have 50 rings. Because I think we're pretty close to the end of the level. And it would be as stupid to lose them now, you know. Dun-dun-dun-dun. I think I can, yeah. Just about see him look like maybe 3 pixels at the top of the screen. These zones, this zone, it always takes me forever. Always. Like I said, I'm sure there's like not a shortcut necessarily, but a way in which you can just ride the water all the way to the end of the level in one of these levels. I think it's an Act 2. Like basically it just cuts off a huge chunk of the level. Is this the end? Yeah. Nice. We'll grab that last emerald as well. I think there's a way in Sonic 2 of getting all the emeralds before you even leave Emerald Hill, but there's plenty of... Because they're accessed easier, which we'll go through as we get there. I think it should be okay. I think I should be trapped in here now, you know? It should be okay. Then again. Oh, nearly. Okay, let's left that open, and that's going to be at the bottom anyway. This one's actually quite easy, especially for a last emerald. Usually the last emerald's harder than that. Sonic got them all. Where's my recognition? I got them all. Alrighty, so now we just cruise to the end of the game. We don't need to worry about anything else now. It's not yet, is it? Isn't it the second waterfall? Like here? Okay. Oh. The next one? Oh, I missed it. Yeah, this is what I was talking about with the infinite loop. And then that opens up a wall somewhere here. Probably need that switch. Does this only stay open for a limited time, or is it when you get a certain distance away from it? I think it's distance based, right? Cool. It's like a floor trigger for it. Oh, need the switch. Just trying to make sure I didn't get spike balled. I can't remember what the boss of this one is. Oh, this one doesn't have a boss, right? It's like a chase. And then that leads to Starlight. Oh, there's no Starlight either in the 8-bit version. That's why you have that Sky. I think it's called Sky Fortress, but I'm not entirely convinced. Oh, awesome. It's going to be one here anyway, right? Yeah, it's two, in fact. Please don't drown. There we go. Few guys, few. So I've been online for an hour. I think I have been, but I don't think I've been playing for an hour, right? I've only been streaming for 50 minutes? 42 minutes. I probably should have got that bubble. Yep. Don't land on him. Okay. Let's see, you're poking your little nose out. Those enemies there are actually called grounders, I think. Like from the animated series. From 93. Sure I can get on top of one of these, but I can't remember which one. Might be this last one. Pop. Pop. I just keep climbing, right? That's the thing. Can I do anything on this side? No. It's very strange that it's there. Have I missed a trigger or something? Seems like there should be water here. Yeah, chase. I can't remember if it was this one or... Oh, that's right! Yeah, there's another chase at the end of Scrap Brain, but it's located here. That is correct. So I do have to kill him as well, though, right? During this chase sequence. Have to hit him 8 times. Oh, no. I was doing so well to outrun the water as well. Yeah, he just scarpers. You don't actually have to hit him. He's probably invincible there for the purposes of the game. Da-da-da-ding! Music from my childhood, man. Because, I mean, I've been around as long as Sonic, which is absolutely bonkers to me. There is an extra life under there, but I think I have to just go away and come back, but I'm not going to do that. I have all the emeralds, so I don't have to... It might be worth saving at the start of every act. I mean, I've got 6 lives. I think if I get down to my last life, then I'll start worrying about stuff like that, but... At the moment, I'm just not too worrying. Oh. Again, I don't know what this level's meant to be. A cityscape, I think. With, I think I'm scaling under construction buildings or whatever. I think that's the idea, the aesthetic they were going for. Because there's street lamps. Oops, there's street lamps and stuff, right? And that background says city to me. The brickwork looks like something out of Streets of Rage, which is obviously, for the most part, set in a city. So, oh, is this the one I have to go up or not? I don't think I'd have to, do I? Wasn't paying attention at all. There we go. I always fuck that bit up, I remember now. Should be right near the end, I think. I think it's literally just above me. Perhaps not. No, red, yeah. I don't understand the purpose of that. Like, I get so you can hit them, but I don't even think it needs to be red. That's pretty... Well, I guess if it didn't have to be, they wouldn't have, right? There it is. Bum, bum, bum. really there. It's only, what, 2, 5, 6 acts? So yeah, about an hour. An hour's about right. I actually think that the Sonic 2 is shorter, you know. Or at least you can do it quicker, probably because of the spin dash. I don't know why Sonic stopped there. Why he just suddenly lost momentum. Oh, okay, I was being pulled, maybe. Lovely. Can I, like, fall there? There must be a way I can reach those rings, right? I assume it's from falling. If I got on that other path, maybe that was the way back down. Can I get on top of here? I can. I wasn't sure if it was, like, a platform or not that's going to fall. Yeah. I think that's a better way to go. Because it has that time sensitive... Oh, no, that's not what I expected to happen. I thought it was going to do this and then do this. That was dumb. Okay, at least we can maybe go the top path this time then. There we go. That's okay. Ah! Yeah, I think I could probably speed run Green Hill and Marble at a push. But beyond that, like, I don't know, the levels were nearly well enough. I should be rolling, right? Why isn't he... Just that last little bit there. So this part, that way felt a lot slower. But I think it was because it was a bit more start-stop. Because that bit with all the ramps and stuff, that seemed to go quite far in terms of left to right. Oh, nice! So am I meant to fall down here then, I guess? Yes, but also no. Okay, I think this way's nicer. Whee! Go this way. I immediately regret this decision. I'm surprised they didn't put this. This level's quite popular in the fan base, and I'm surprised they didn't put this in like, or a similar level to this in one of the ones in one of the games where Classic Sonic made an appearance. You know, is this where I fell down before? See, I'm here in 36 seconds. It was way later than that, wasn't it? Interesting, interesting. Sonic Spinball as well. Pinball one. That's not available on any platform either, is it? I don't think. Oh, that stops there anyway. Okay. Is that the end? Wow. Didn't know you could do that level in under a minute. But there's the proof. Proof is in the pudding. I have a lot of old school games on PlayStation 3 actually that I'd like to stream. But until I get a capture card, it's not really possible. Because I've got all the Jak and Daxters and all the Sly Coopers and... What's the other one? Oh, Ratchet and Clank. I've got all the Ratchet and Clanks as well. And I'd never experienced them because I didn't have a PS2 at the time. So it'd be good to experience them. Literally for the first time too. Yeah, I got a GameCube first. Yes, because of Pokemon Colosseum, that's why I bought it. And then I bought it as well, it was my money. And then I got an Xbox after that. In that generation. So I never actually owned a PS2 until... I can't remember how I played on a PS2. I think my mum had one. Like, eventually, you know. And then that's how I experienced very few games. But like all the... Because it was way after the console was actually prevalent. So I missed out on, yeah, you know, Jak and Daxter and Ratchet and Clank and stuff. As when I was the age that you're expected to play those sort of games. So making up for lost time now. Because PS3, that PS3 I got for peanuts. I got it. I think I got it. I don't know. The PS4 had been out for a while when I got it. So. Oh, I knew that was going to happen. I knew it. Did I really not hit a checkpoint? That's bonkers. That be cray cray. Did I go this way last time? Oh, fan. I don't think I went this way, did I? This doesn't seem familiar. Oh. Oh yeah, maybe. Oh, right, yeah. Just forgot how it worked for some reason. Does it send me any higher than that? It does, but probably not all the way to the top, right? Okay, we'll try it, I've got no rings, I'm very aware. Very aware of that. Okay, I think because they exploded out of shot, I think they're, the bits that would get you didn't. I want to go up there, right? That's the idea. I'm not going to have any invincibility left by the time I get up there. But I don't think I've ever been the top route here. So, because I didn't come this way just now, did I? Oh, there's actually a more top route? Huh, okay, I'll try and get there. Hold on. Oh, need momentum. There we go. Because the top route seems to be A, the quickest, and B, the safest for some reason. Like, it's kind of like the best of both, really. Like, there's no reason to not take the top route in most cases. Like, I think Sonic games now are designed with that in mind. That was fucking close. There's another up bit there, but I think it doesn't actually lead to a path. I think it just goes on top of a loop. It looked like, anyway. Down? Yeah. Whoa! More down. This way, surely. I did try and roll into him, but it wouldn't have mattered, would it? Oh, there's the Bing Bong. This boss is kind of tricky. Especially when you're a child. Because you can spring yourself into him, which I think is the point. Like that. You have to be very careful about where he's planting his nonsense. And also these ones explode, so... I think, can you not just reach him anyway? No, doesn't look like it anyway. Like, I just don't know what the timing is for those, you know what I mean? I think the middle one's really the only one that's viable. I've got no rings, I've just realised. There is a a checkpoint just before, so... It didn't do the death noise. Okay, I'm going to go left first and see if I can grab some rings. I'm not sure I can. I think this fan is always blowing. Oh dear. Oh dear indeed. Okay, I'm down to 1 life, or like 1 extra life, so I'm going to do a save game. I can't believe I can't get to any rings. Is that really, like, I can't even run backwards at all? That fan would have stopped by now, right? That's very interesting. So he does this one first, so I need to be here, right? And even then, like, you don't always reach him. But I know that there's, like, a speed strat for it. I know that there is. But what that speed strat is, I could not even guess. And it does launch you high enough to get pretty far. Oh, that was close. Oh, look at that. I'm going to get rid of that one. There we go. I was worried about it exploding onto me. With no rings, too. It's because I did that save. If I hadn't have done that save, I wouldn't have made it. That's the rules. The save only works when you don't need it. But now scrap brain, right? And then we're there. Awesome. Ah! You don't get 0, it turns out. I'm tempted to load, actually. But how many continues did I have? 4? I don't think there's any... It starts your score back at 0, right? I think what I'm going to... I'm probably going to regret this, but I am actually going to load that save in Starlight 3. And then I'll save it at the beginning of every zone now. At least until... Oh, he didn't drop one where I expected him to. That's interesting. Must be randomized to some extent then. This is going much better, by the way. I don't think I've actually hit him with any of the spiked balls yet, though. Which, if I was like a sadistic achievement sheet creator, I would try and I'd make it so you had to try and beat him using only the spiked balls, because that's the kind of sadist I am. Grab that. Okay, we'll save it at the start of the next zone. I forgot that that was a bottomless pit right at the start of the level too. Yeah, let's just scrap Brain and then find a boss. And then we'll take a break and then do Sonic 2. Okay, oh, save it. Yeah. And then we actually jump over this pit this time, and this one. And into the fire. Them's the rules. Do I need to rotate this or not? I don't think so, right? Oh, I don't think it matters on that one. It may matter on that one. I think if you push the switch, then it changes your path. It puts you on a top more path, which, as I was saying earlier, tend to be quicker. Just saying. I want to get up here. I want to explore. Oh my god. The window is so short for him. Really? Okay, I'm just going to let it do it a couple of times. Oh my god, it is such a small window, isn't it? Here we go. I don't think I've ever gotten this way. Oh dear. Oh, that's okay. Oh, great. What am I meant to do? Oh. I see. Jump over these guys. Jump as far as possible. I think if I had a bit more momentum, I would have made it up to whatever that path was at the top there. Okay. Interesting. The Scrap Brain in the 8-bit version? Now that's a proper challenge. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Oh, I thought it was going to appear on the other side. And it did not. It's got all, like, teleportation, all sorts of crazy stuff in it. I want to get... How do I get on it, though? So, obviously, I need to jump over it while it's rotating, right? And then... Okay. Here we go. No. 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 It just sort of, like, pushes you out of the way. I think that's the idea, is that you... So, can I not just, like, run to the end of this area? Is there no... No. Okay. Oh, there we go, kind of. Oh, man, that is really, really tough. I'm just going to avoid this area completely, I think. Because I would have been stuck there for a long time. I can't make sense of that in my head. Like, I think I needed to... Well, it's like the same as these ones, right? You know what? I'm going to just go this way. Because I know this path vaguely. Dun 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 dun. Nearly there. I feel like the music's better in the 8-bit version as well. That might just be because it's my first Sonic game. So I know it better. Can I have a platform? Thank you. Platforms just appear. Nobody questions it. Bing bong. It's kind of pointless, right? Getting that, because I only have one life anyway. That's where I fell down, I think. Was there. Well, one of those, actually, it is beneficial to fall down, but, like, why would I risk it? What's this way? Nothing. Oh, if I hadn't have... I was going to say, if I hadn't have taken that damage, I would have fell down, and then I ended up falling down anyway. I do have continues, but I don't want to... I don't want my score to reset, basically. I want to see what my actual... like, a good score is for me, you know? Keep going. Pushing against air. That's my favourite bit. It's coming, it's coming, it's coming, guys, it's coming! Don't know what that's meant to... Oh, shoot. I don't know what that's meant to be. A bass, I think. Probably, right? Makes no sense. It's a ding-dong here. This way is kind of like the way that I generally come. I think this is the way that the game sort of... not necessarily wants you to come, but don't fall down there. It's just impossible to get back up. Like the game sort of is saying, like, the safest path, maybe. I jumped to avoid that part of that caterpillar and ended up getting burned. Remember when I was a kid, no one believed me that all the different badniks had names, and they thought I'd come up with all these things? It's very funny. Like, I'm not that smart. You know what I mean? Caterpillar, get it? I should be able to just avoid this dude. Then again. Get it! Get that ring! You need it! There we go. Like, sometimes my brain just works faster than my hands, I think. Is the problem. Yeah, we'll go with that. Okay, don't die here. There's no platform. Now there's a platform. Still fell. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Please, thank you. I'm going to try... Obviously you can do it, right? Because why else... Ah, there we go. It's easy. Oh, no! Save game. Cloud. Yes. Yes. That was a wise decision, I feel. Yeah, you can save it anywhere on this version. Anywhere at all. Even, like, as you're dying. I really should have kept running, right? Oh, I thought that was a spring for some reason. Brain no worky. Oh, it kind of pushed me down. I thought maybe I would have landed on that bottom conveyor, but that's why I unpaused. I think save it at the start of that section also, maybe. Because like, if you're looking to just get through this game, then the 360 version, PS3 as well actually, might be a good way to do it, because you have that save anywhere feature. So you can save it, like, for example, every time you hit the boss and stuff like that, which is super, super useful. Especially if you're like, you either weren't born or missed out the first time around when this game was new and want to experience it, then there really is no... It takes all of the pressure off, basically, so that you can get through it and see how it all started. And I think that's a really, really good thing. I think that was their reason for doing it. Rather than... Like, it was so that people weren't discouraged, so they could I think if you want kind of like a balance of challenge and utilizing that feature, then just save at the start of every act or every zone even. And then if you lose all your lives, then reload the save. And I think like you set the challenge tier yourself, right? So I think that's a pretty good way of doing it. I think that's what I would do if I was playing it for the first time. This act is easier, I think, than Act 1. Oops. Didn't mean to fall off that. Forgot that you could, if I'm honest. I meant to be running on it, right? And then rolling. Yeah, there we go. Whee! Wrong direction. I want to get onto that little platform, I think. The timing is quite tricky, actually. I never really thought about it before. Oh, dear. I mean, this zone, you're less likely to die in this act, I think, than in Act 1. Act 1 is like... Well, it is hard. Oh my god. My timing is so far off. And you can't very easily control yourself in the air when you shoot yourself off these things. I just need to do it a little bit later, right? Yeah, okay. I'm actually going to see if I can get to the top here. Again, probably a better route. Safer, faster maybe. Pretty sure that's the top of the level, so... Also, if you fall off from the top, then chances are the game will sort of save you. But not necessarily if you're at the bottom of the level. If you're at the bottom of the level and you hit a pit, then you're dead. Right. Why does it jump backwards? That's so crazy. Because I'm pretty sure I was heading straight vertically. I want this thing to go past first. Oh my god. Every time. So the same spot. Maybe if I just... There we go. Just don't build up full momentum, I think was the answer there. So I want to jump to this next... Oh my god. To this next one. Somebody's been playing Sonic for so long. It's amazing how much I suck at these later levels. Can I grab... He didn't grab hold of it, which is interesting. There we go. Yep, keep that ring. No, never mind. Oh, I'm going to die. I didn't save it, did I, at the start of the fucking level? Did I? I don't remember doing it. I didn't. And then I forgot where it actually started me when I loaded. Where are we at? We're just over an hour. Is that because I loaded it so quickly? Never seen that screen before. There is a... I think there's an achievement for doing it without dying. I think. I don't think there's a time-specific one for Sonic 1. There may be. If there is, it's probably an hour or 20 minutes or half an hour. I don't know. We'll have a look in a second. Silly pig. Of course. Ring. I'm not too worried. As long as I have one ring, because it prevents you from dying. Like, that's all I ever ask, really. Is there actually two pigs there? There are. Well, they're called. It's going to be some pun on pig and bomb, probably. Even just a pig bomb. Like, I don't know, it could be anything. Right, okay, we're going to save now at the beginning of this act. We'll check the achievements when I finish the game. But I'm pretty sure that... Although I think there is a time-based... I can't remember. Honestly, I can't. This was one of the first 360 games that I got all the achievements in. Because it's one of the first I bought. Because happened to get a 360 connected to the internet when Sonic 4 came out, Sonic 4 Episode 1. And I bought all the rest at the same time. One to Sonic and Knuckles, including CD. See, he doesn't always grab hold of these. I think he has to be like higher than the apex of it. Not sure though. What you doing there, bud? There we go. I need to jump over this one, I think. straight into the next one, because of course. Scrap Brain 8-bit goes. Bum, 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 bum. No, that's this one. Isn't it? Bum, 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 bum. I've like nearly got it in my brain, like it's tipping my tongue, the tune of it. Do 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 do. Bum 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 bum. Except, you know, in tune and different notes. But it's like, it's really fast and it's really, it's good. It's more sort of last level music than this one, in my opinion. This is very, like, meaty and very intimidating, though, so, I mean, both are viable. I don't know if they had different composers or not. I don't know. Because the, like, Green Hill is the same music, just a different variant of it. But I think that's the only one. Labyrinth has different music, even though they both share the name. But then the Green Hill theme, I think they wanted to keep that the same, because it's like, it's basically like, at this point, it's the tune that everyone recognises. And because back in 1991, the Mega Drive was the budget console, and the Mega Drive was fairly new out. Mega Drive Genesis. Oh man, I forgot that it led straight to the cutscenes. Whee! I wonder if you can use debug mode to get through there. Probably, right? They removed all the debug stuff. That's why it has that menu. Like the SVC menu. I feel like this is the correct way to go, right? Have I skipped some of the level or something? Or is it just an alternate route? I think I always go this way, to be fair. Is there a spring down here? There is. Get some of them. Because this is another chase boss, I think. If there's a boss at all, there may not be. I kind of like that it sends you back to Labyrinth. I don't know what it is about that that makes me, like, think, oh, that's cool. I guess, like, it makes you think, oh, you've got to do all those levels again. But it keeps the Scrap Brain music, so that's your sort of indication, right? But it's like at the end of Act 2 in every, like, Marvel movie. Every movie generally, but Marvel movie it's the most clear in. Where the hero has to fail before the hero saves the day. So he got up to Robotnik Eggman, and then got sent back to Labyrinth Zone. Like, it's just a constant. It's just a thing in storytelling generally, I think. I don't know how many spikes he's meant to have on his head. Do you know what I mean? Like, is it 3? Is it just those 3 flat ones? Like in the animated series? Or is it... I think it's maybe, like, meant to be, like, 1 and then 2. You know what I mean? 1 in the middle and then 1 either side. Oops. But I don't know. Even in Sonic CD, it's a bit... Sonic 3D, it's a bit dubious, right? This level's quite long, I think. I feel like. But then it might just be the way I'm playing it. So. Can't believe I haven't got an extra life since... whatever zone it was. Starlight? But I'm not going to need it now. This is the second to last level, so... My final score, I think we won't... I don't think we'll reach 300k. I don't think so. Don't think so. I don't think I'm going to get a bubble in time. And I didn't save it. Alright, we'll go for a continue, just for simplicity. Never mind the score. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. Okay. Well, I mean, that gives us 3 lives as well. Just I didn't want to have to do Scrap Brain again. Basically. Because it was Scrap Brain 2 I saved, right? You can go down that way as well. I don't think I ever have, though. It seems like this way would be quicker or better, because that's a platform that falls, you know what I mean? Which is like trying to penalise you for going too slow. Could do with some rings, thank you, Springs. Gonna grab one of these as well, just while I'm here. Da-na-na-na. Please, thank you. Does that also open that? Or is that... I think you come from below that one. Not entirely sure, but I think so. Can I even get any higher than this? No. So I guess, like, that's a way down then. Of course. There's one just here, though. I might have that as set... might set that to my ringtone or something. Like, to make me panic to find my phone. Ringtone would be better than text tone, right? For that. Ooh. The panic of trying to find your phone. There seem to be not as many spaces between them as I remember. Please, for the love of God. Thank you. I think it's just time-based, right? It's not like movement-based or anything, right? It's just how long you've been under the water for. That's a shame. Oh, not that high. There is... I think it opens up here anyway. Doesn't it? Yeah. That it does. Don't know how I avoided that spike ball, but I did. I'll take it. Oh, man. I even waited as well. Oh, there's... Pardon? Oh, yeah, the spike glitch. I completely forgot there was that spike glitch. I need to be going to the left, right? But I need to grab these rings first. Forgot about the spike glitch. Well, that shows you that they didn't remove any of the glitches for this version, right? They just removed the ability to put in the level select and also the debug code and stuff. Come on. Come on, Sonic. Isn't this where I died last time? Yeah. Yes. I drowned here. Oh dear. That's not good. I don't think there's going to be one spawn, you know? Oh, are you joking me? Look at that. Save? Okay. I mean, only because when you lose all your lives, it sends you back to the start of the act. Rather than... you don't start from a star post again, basically. Are they called star posts? Oh, yeah, those spikes. Are they called star posts in the first one? Because they don't actually have stars on them. Get that ring. Oh, my Jesus. I mean, it makes sense that the last level, the last proper act, would have the most hazards, right? It's just because the hazards are closer together. They're not actually... I don't really know how to describe it, but the hazards are just closer together, and the level's longer, so there's more hazards per level. Does that make sense? I'm going to grab one of these before I go now, because I've just stood here for ages. Don't know where he's off to, but I'm sure he'll have a good time. I think they're called orbitals, those ones? Orbitals? Something like that, certainly. Oh my gosh. Gonna get a warning any second now. Bum, 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 bum. There it is. Don't get hit by the spike ball, because it will send you back down. Come on. Come on. Don't do it to me again. Yeah. I don't know where I have to go from here. Over to the right, I guess? I'm gonna grab a bubble beforehand. Replenish that lung capacity. I don't know if they're slower because we're further through the game or not. You know what I mean? The bubbles? Oh, are you kidding? I didn't realise the water level was there anyway. Nice. We're going to save it here. For no reason, really. I mean, my score's 2,500. I think this is random, right? There's probably things you can do to try and like influence which one he comes out of, but I'm pretty sure it's random. And you can't always, you're not always in a position where you can hit him either. I do remember there being a big glitch here where if you hit him, accidentally hit him more than 8 times, you then have to hit him a further 64 times. I don't know why that's a thing. It's like a coding error, I think. This one. Oh my jeez. What I need to do is go towards the middle, right? When I jump over these things, rather than over to the right. Yeah. Because then I'll be in the middle of... Then it doesn't matter which 2 move, I can always adjust for it. Can I roll into him, maybe? Not enough. Not enough speed. Gotta go fast. Here. Oh. I'm sure this boss has been redone a couple of times as well for different Sonic games. Oh, I guessed wrong. This is good final boss music too. I like it. I think that was 4, right? I think it's just 8. I think it's just 8 times. Why didn't you curl into a ball, Sonic? What was that? I think this is the easiest final Sonic boss. I can't think of one that's easier, but I can think of lots that are harder. Lots. Yeah, there's a lot of people that didn't experience some of the... Oh my god, again. There's a lot of people that didn't experience the other Sonic, like 8-bit games more, like specifically, because a lot of people had... Not very many people had Game Gears, which is what they came out on predominantly, right? Even though there was a few on Master System as well. Like, I know for a fact that... Should we let him go or get him? I made a decision for you. I should have asked at the beginning of the playthrough, sorry. So that's Sonic 1 done. This is the bonus you get for getting all the emeralds, by the way. Big flowers that look like udders. So there we go. Sonic 1 done. It's not me, I'm not playing it. There is a thing, isn't there, where if you hold jump, it like messes it up? No? Oh, okay. Okay, that makes sense. In the original version, yeah, if you held C, it prevented jumping during any automated sequences. However, in the port, yeah, in the port, only the A button on the Xbox controller, for example, X button on the PlayStation, is A, B, and C all together, all simultaneously. That or it's only one of them, either way. But it's not C. Cool. Well, I mean, I can leave you with this credit reel while I go and while I have my break, because the game should auto end, I think. So yeah, I'll see you in a few minutes. Enjoy the credit sequence. I'll unmute myself. We were going to look at the achievement sheet, right? So let's do that. I think there probably is a timed one. Get a Chaos Emerald, 100 or more rings. Beat Green Hill, Zone Act 1 under 35. Cleared Green Hill. Got to Spring Yard, collected the Chaos Emeralds, got to Labyrinth, got to Starlight. So basically, like, most of them you'll get just from doing the game, right? That one, almost definitely. And then Green Hill, Spring Yard, Labyrinth, Starlight. Beat the game. Beat the game in under 40 minutes. There you go. Beat Marble Zone Act 1 in under 80 seconds. And beat the game without dying. So yeah, under 40 minutes is the thing. But what you can do, because you can save at the beginning of every act, you can do it in a way that if you're not happy with the time, you can do it, you know. But 40 minutes... How many levels are there? There's Green Hill, Marble, Spring Yard, Labyrinth, Starlight, Scrap Brain. So 6. Divide, and then each of those has 3 acts, so that's 18. So say 20. So just an average of 2 minutes a level, which isn't bad. It's pretty good. Especially as you have to do Marble Act 1 in 1 minute 20 and Green Hill in 35 seconds anyway. So it all makes sense, all adds up. Okay. Let us move on to Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Which is here. If I can get Sonic the Hedgehog 2 done tonight as well, and then we'll see what time we're at, and then we'll go for CD, but no promises. CD takes a lot longer, so a lot longer, and I can't remember where all the things are to get the good ending, and I suck at the special stages, so again, it's part of the vintage collection, so you can't put in any of the light level select codes or anything. These are all pretty standard. Played all 4 multiplayer zones. Beat Emerald Hill Zone 1 in under 35 seconds. Cleared Emerald Hill 1. Got a Chaos Emerald. I'm pretty sure, I'll say about it in a minute, get all the Chaos Emeralds, became Supersonic, stayed in Supersonic mode for 1 minute, so as long as you've got 60 rings. I think these tiles, that's the Sonic Advance Supersonic, because it looks like he has soap shoes as well, which is interesting. Like in Sonic Adventure 2. Chemical Plant Zone 1 in under 45 seconds. Casino Night Zone, beat the game in under an hour. 10 versus zones on Xbox Live. So this one's an hour, so you have even more time, but there's less levels, right? Play as Sonic and Tails, of course. This is the first 16-bit Sonic that I played, but funnily enough, just because it happened to come with the console when we got the console. There's not really much more I can tell you about that. To get to the special stages in this one, we have to go past a star post, one of these, with 50 rings. And there is a way in which you can get all of them before you leave Emerald Hill. But the problem with doing that is, particularly for a stream, is that you will then... Can I jump up there again? That you'll then only basically hear the Supersonic music for the rest of the playthrough. So we're going to try and space it out a bit. Basically. But these special stages I know pretty well. Basically like the back of my hand. I know pretty much all of them, I think. Some of them I'm a little bit sketchy on, but none of them are particularly difficult. Sometimes Tails will grab rings and then just walk into bombs, so you have to kind of allow for Tails for a lot of it. Because in the Sonic and Tails mode, you need slightly more rings than if you're playing it with one of them solo. It's never very many more. I think it's only ever like 10 more or whatever per stage, but... Or per segment of each stage, you know what I mean? This one it basically gives you. It's just kind of introducing the mechanics to you. Like you need to go left and right, and I will say that that model of Sonic, who has the 6 spikes on the back of his head, doesn't make sense with the way that he looks in a 2D realm. Because you can see 3 spikes. So I don't know how that would work. Here again, right? Yeah. Nice. 1 down. But then what it will also do is steal your rings. So when I spawn back in the level now, I'll have no rings. But all the rings come back as well. And all the item boxes and all the everything. So that's a plus. So we can, theoretically, I'll show you what I mean. Because there's, I think, 6 star posts in this act. I'm pretty sure. And you can just go from like one to the next one to the next one. Like that one up there. And all those rings have come back, obviously. So I can grab this. Oh, that one actually is counted as got somehow. I actually want to go up there. Whoops. You have to actually jump. There we go. Okay, we've got the rings. Now we just need a star post. I think there's one up top here. If I am going fast enough, which I'm not. I think if we... yeah, if we go up there and to the right, I'm pretty sure we can get it that way. If we do that, and then jump on a spring. There's one in the on the very topmost bit here. But there is a monkey, or a coconut, and the monkey likes to steal your rings, or have you lose your rings. But yeah, you can literally just go from star post to star post in this level, as far as I'm aware. I don't know why that one at the beginning... I think it must be tied to another one somewhere. Or like the one that I got already. It's the only thing I can think of, really. Also, the special stages have the same like intro as the Supersonic music, which is pretty dope. Like, you know, it ties in, it makes sense. I think in the later special stages, I'll probably save it between each section of the special stage as well. It's actually quicker to avoid those bombs than jump over them. I'm kind of telling myself. I can't remember how many rings I need, but I know that I have enough, so that's all that matters really, right? I think I already have enough for the last section, right? 130? I need 10 more, okay. Done. 3, 6, 7. That'll do. I mean, you get more points for them, but the points don't really equate to anything. There's no ranking system in this one or anything, so... nothing to worry about like that. I'm really looking forward to playing Sonic Adventure 2, because I do love that game, and I haven't played it in ages. In absolutely ages. Yeah, the rest of them we'll just kind of get as we go, because, like I say, I don't want to get them all now and then just listen to the Supersonic music for the next hour. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know what that means, then... well, basically, when you're Supersonic, he has his own music. Like, it overrides the act music. And it just plays it endlessly on a loop. So you end up just purely listening to that piece of music rather than the rest of the game. I think I'm going to get maybe one more here in this act. I feel like I have the ability to, right? Not sure. Also, the bosses on this one, there's no Act 3 in any of the levels apart from Metropolis. So... you... oh, screw it. So you... the bosses are at the end of Act 2s. So there's actually less levels. I think that's the longest it's ever taken me to do Emerald Hill, by the way. The zones that have two-player mode have two different sets of music as well. They have a music for multiplayer mode, specifically for multiplayer mode. So like Emerald Hill actually has two pieces of music assigned to it. Mystic Caves, Casino Night, and the special stage, but the special stage doesn't change. Special stage music is still special stage music because it's the same. I should have got some more rings because it's the same map. Like you just happen to be in different control of different people, and it's got a slightly different mechanic in that it always moves you on to the next section rather than locking you out by ring count. There's always a star post before the boss as well. So if you have 50 rings at that point in the level, you're able to get an emerald. And there's... I can't remember how many zones there is. 5, I think. No, 6, right? Sky Chase doesn't have any star posts. So we can remove that from the equation. I'm going to jump over these ones because Tails. Cos Tails. The way that Tails works in, I think in general, but in special stages it's more noticeable, is he's like a lagged version of your inputs. But like, I think it may be that he is on a delay, but follows Sonic. I don't think it's actually input dependent. I'm not entirely sure how they did it. Jump here. Oof. Yeah, you just have to jump a little earlier. I think jump in particular, has the lag on it. I assume all the controls do, but I also know that Tails will find you. Like he needs to be within a certain radius of you to work to function properly. That's why if he goes too far away, it brings him back into the level flying, so that he can be with you. Oh, yeah. How many did I need? I can't remember. I know I've done it though, right? This it'd be pretty hard not to at this stage. There's a couple that are really tricky. I think the second to last one's really tricky. The last one is quite hard in itself as well. And I think the fourth one or fifth one is really tricky as well. But I mean, we're going to save before and after each one anyway, so make sure we get them. I could just not turn into Supersonic. You're alright. I could just not turn into Supersonic. How do I turn into Supersonic? Just double jump, right? In this one. I'm just getting a few rings. That's the reason I backtracked a little there. Because it eats your rings, yo. And then I'd have no rings for the Eggman fight. What's the next level? Genuinely can't remember. It's not Aquatic Ruin, that's 3. Oh my god, how can I not remember? I'm gonna roll into him here, I'm gonna risk it. It doesn't always work. There we go. You'll see a lot of speedruns of Sonic 2 utilising a second controller for Tails. To get that extra bonus hits and stuff. I'm going to try and put Sonic in a... There we go. Chemical plant, of course it is. We've seen it a million times. Oh, this is what I was talking about the plane switching. Like here, I'm in the foreground and then in the background. But if I were to jump from the top of here to here, if I trigger it right, then... yeah, the plane switching is very, very clever. Very smart. I think I want to take the top route. So we'll go this way. Because I always take the bottom route and... You know. See, this one's clearly a city, right? But I don't entirely understand. I think it might be like a power plant on the outskirts of a city is meant to be the aesthetic. That's unfortunate. Dun, dun, dun. See, if this was Sonic Mania, there would be a special stage here. I mean, yeah, we've seen Chemical Plant a lot, right? Sonic Generations, Sonic Mania. We've seen it in a lot. I jumped then, and I didn't mean to. I meant to jump much later. Okay, I have the 50 rings now, so... If we can find a star post, we'll have another emerald. That'd be the 4th, right? Is that correct? Bonk. I'm just playing it casually. I'm not trying to get a speed run or anything. I'm not entirely sure we'll even encounter a star post. No. Jeez. I'm sure there is one in that level. At least one. Yeah, 6. 6 lives. 6 lives. It's always going to be covered up. It's always there, isn't it? Some of the later 3D Sonics, I think it's in the top portion of the screen. But for the classic ones, I think it's all down there. I remember blowing my dad's mind. Because he was... Well, when we get there, I'll show you specifically what I mean. But in one of the levels, there's like a pit. And he was running. It's a ramped pit. And he was running left and right to try and build up momentum to get to the top. And then I showed him the spin dash. And yeah, blew his mind. Absolutely blew his mind. But I mean, I didn't like own this game until maybe 10 years after it came out. Perhaps even a little bit more. But I had a friend whose dad was really into video games and always had the latest consoles and everything. He's one of the few people I've ever known to have actually had a Sega Saturn. So he always had the Sonics and stuff. So I played a lot of them there. I should have jumped then, shoot. And then... Yeah, so that's how I kind of got to grips with it. Like Sonic 3, I specifically remember spending hours on with him, so... And that was like a huge deal then too. That was like the AAA game, you know? Which is crazy to think about now. I did save it, right, at the beginning of this one? It's all sort of like muscle memory, so... You see there, like, if there's a big group of rings, I'll like shimmy left and right. And that's so that Tails grabs the ones that I miss, basically. Like if I do this, then... he'll grab the ones on the left as I'm getting the ones on the right. Just a little tip there for you if you find yourself short of rings frequently in these. That's not going to help though. Obviously you want to try and avoid that. Tails, get out of the way of them. This side, yeah. I think now it just alternates, right? And also jumping a little bit early there. So that he grabs the last few as I grab the first few of the next section. That's the kind of idea. Tails is in front of me, right? I did make it, okay. Tails is in front of me, which is the worst thing that could happen right now. Because his... There we go. Because his lag, obviously, is like... better if he's behind. I think the next ones are here as well, yeah. How many do I need? 150, correct? I don't think I'm going to do it. I don't think there's enough. Oh, maybe. Yeah, only just though. Pink Emerald, which we never see again in the franchise. Never again. I don't even think Sonic 3's got the Pink Emerald. Rings. Need some rings. There's some. Oh dear. I don't think you can make it up there. I mean, I'll try it. That's where I meant to jump, but I'm quite glad I didn't, so that I ended up getting that ring post. Ding dong. Star post. Oh, nearly got crushed. I'm going to try and get these rings as well. Basically, I'm just trying to, like, exhaust the level a bit more than if I was just simply playing it, you know? I think that should be far enough, yeah. I thought... I already came this way, right? Didn't I? Like, some of these sections are, like, exactly the same in Sonic Mania. What I've done there is actually I've gone back on myself. Back to basically the start of the level. To try and get more rings and hopefully encounter another star post. Like, I don't know for certain, but I think we should encounter a star post. A different star post. It also sent me a different way in the turbo tubes there. I don't know if that's relevant. So yeah, now we're back here. Back to where the star post was. But with an additional life. I'm pretty sure that was the last star post anyway of the level. Little trick for you. Okay, forget that happened. It's because I jumped. If I hadn't jumped, it would have been fine. That is my 9th life, so it should be okay. Like, I feel like I'm more consistently better at this one. You can do it. I swear to God, you can do it. I'll get it this time. I think you have to do it as it appears on screen or off screen. So, like there. I think Tails made it, you know. Okay, we'll try and do it once more like that. I'm pretty sure you can do it. I don't think I'm tripping. No, okay, maybe not. Maybe it's a different area I'm thinking of. Or maybe you already have to be on one of them. That's also a possibility. I can't just jump straight up there, can I? No. Oh dear. It looks like his shoes are like Lego feet. Particularly underwater. It looks like there's no sole there, like it's hollow. I'm just going to do it as the developer intended. I actually want to be higher up than this, really. I don't think I can get... Oh yeah, look at that. Can I jump straight to that one? I can. Outrun the water, that's my biggest tip. Oh, I think it's here, actually. You know what? I'm just not going to try, because it went wrong. Went horribly, horribly wrong on more than one occasion. I got squished! It's alright, I got the ding-dong. There's 10 rings right here. So. He fell through the plane then, did you see that? Dun, 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 dun. I'm pretty sure extra lives come back after you've died. So theoretically you can just like harvest lives, but... Jump too early. Can't believe, like... It's because I said about being like my strongest Sonic game, because it's the one I played the most, and now I'm just like, oh. I don't think it's an emulation issue. I think it's a player issue. I think it's me. I just don't seem to be able to do it for whatever reason. It should just pick me up. Oh! Oh, he does only have 2 on his head. One's on his back when he's doing that. That's interesting. He, like, loses a spike. Huh. You know, I've never noticed that before. I'm sure there is, like, a way of avoiding this whole section here. This whole water section. Oof, nearly. No, I'm just going to wait. Okay, I'm wondering if I can... No. I think you can, but I didn't. There's a lot more water in this level, in this game, than in Sonic 1. Because it's in several different levels. Like Aquatic Plant 2, Aquatic Ruins 1 and 2, obviously. I feel like there's another one as well that I'm missing or forget. There's 2 here, right? 2 platforms? Yeah. I just want to get through it. Like, jeez, man. I also feel like... I think in Sonic Mania there's a ring... Oh, there is another bloody star post. Never mind. We're already theoretically ahead of where we need to be, so... This boss is a bit of a nightmare if you... Because if you, like, put yourself in a position where you're constantly bouncing on him... Then it, you run the risk of falling down the hole there. I think, yeah, I'll just do Sonic 2 and then I'll end stream. But 10. Dun 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 dun. You can't go off screen, can you? No. Okay, gotta keep an eye out for rings. I'm gonna try and, because I have... This is the 6th act, and I only have 4 emeralds. Is it? 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the 5th act, and I only have 4 emeralds, yeah. So I want to try and get one per zone is about right. Okay, I have 39 rings and there's a star post there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go backwards here and then go down on this path as well and try and get these. 44, 47. As long as I don't fall in the water, I should be okay. I think there's some up here, right? Yeah. Tails is grabbing some from somewhere as well. Sometimes it just turns into supersonic when you jump. Like, I remember being quite a big issue. Because it's a double tap. It's effectively a double tap. But maybe it's like an emulation thing, I don't know. Oh dear. I only got one of those, whoops. This is one of the trickier ones. Because, like, just the way that they're paced out is strange. Side, yeah. I knew that and I nearly went back on myself. Whoops. That's it. Barely, but we did it. Doesn't matter how close you are to doing it as long as you do it. 55 rings, boy. Oh, see, this thing, like the way that they're spaced out, it's not just a you shithead. It's not just a hold that direction type deal. Oh, balls. I think this is the one I also remember the least for whatever reason. Okay. Didn't do it. 19 rings short we were. 19. Crazy. This is, I think, the hardest one, actually. I should have done Sonic alone, because there's less... You don't have to get as many rings in the special stages. That's better. Got a few more of those, and Tails got some as well. Yeah, it's normally like 10% or whatever, but not always. I feel like there's more... Yeah. Oh man, I feel like you have to get a lot more than 55 in that first section to be viable for the next section. But I mean, Tails only has 11, so... Not that I'm, like, competing against him, but... There we go, jump. Ooh, Tails! If he had lost those 10, I wouldn't have been happy about it. Well, I wouldn't have... Okay, he just lost a different 10 instead. He was testing me. Third time's the charm. Bum bum bum. Yesterday's stream will be on YouTube tomorrow. Oh, I forgot about that. I was thinking too much about my schedule. Fourth time's the charm. I probably absolutely still could have done that. 2 days. It usually goes up on YouTube 2 days after. 2 days after it's been on. It's been streamed. That seems to work quite well for me. And plus, if it gets to a point where I'm streaming every day, then it alleviates a bit of pressure. Because there's so many streams that I have done that aren't on YouTube just because I fell behind my own schedule. So I've got a lot of those to fall back on as well. I got 69. I think that's worth saving, but I'll do so in a different slot. Just in case. I think that's a better number to have going into the next round, you know? Oh, that bit. Because you can't build enough momentum up the first time you turn round. This side, and then it's immediately the other side. Tails, you goon. I should have jumped. Should have jumped. 3 rings. Can you believe it? Oh, I accidentally quit the game. And then, for some reason, it put me all the way back up in R. I don't want to play Resident Evil 6. I want to play Sonic 2. Whoops. It's because I'm using the D-pad to navigate the menus, and the D-pad's a bit funky. I did fix it temporarily, but yeah, I got a toothpick in there. It was just dirt, basically dirt buildup. Dirt and dust. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, that one. Because I think like that's a good number of rings to have going into this stage of it. So you can't build up enough momentum to get it on track, but you can get at least all of them in the last section, you know. So this time I'm going to jump from one side to the other, because Tails is a buffoon. There we go. That's better. 8 over, in fact. 200. 90 rings. You want me to get 90 rings? This side. This side. And then this side. Then, oh, the middle. Oh, that one, I hate those ones. And then there's another one of those, right? It's alright if you get there quick enough, because Tails can get, like, 3 if you get the 4, for example. But it's pretty tricky to get it right. There we go. Nice. But what's that? 5? Because of the frame rate, I'm not sure if you will see them on the screen, right? They'll look like empty. Oh, they are there occasionally. Okay, cool. I'm gonna backtrack just a little to there. Yeah, there's some above this pipe, but I think there's also some inside it. Yeah, correct. Oh, I should have probably gone the top way there. I don't think it matters too much. Oh, balls! Did not see him at all. The top route is quicker there, though. Landed this punk's head, I was going to say, and then missed. And that's the end of the level anyway, right? Nearly. I think there's a flipboard at some stage. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, I think if we get, like, even an Emerald Zone is good enough now. But you can't get one in Sky Chase, because there's no star posts. I mean, we got 5 of them, and there's only 7, so... I'm going to try my hardest not to go into the water in this level. Because it's just so much quicker, and better, and safer. I feel like there's another level with water in it, and I can't bring it to mind. I don't... Maybe there isn't. Maybe I'm just... Pardon? I'm pretty sure I was in a ball. Phasing through. Really? As long as I have 50 rings by the end of the level, we should be okay. Tails can't get into the water when he's flying, which is interesting. Because in Sonic 3, they gave him the ability to fly, or to fly underwater, I was going to say. Swim is the correct phrase. I mean, they are essentially the same thing, like, scientifically. No. There we go. He does, thankfully, when you spin dash like that, he does travel at the same speed as he would, I think, if he were above the water. So helps a little bit. Oh dear, no emerald for me. I think this is one of the easier bosses. Like, once you figure out that you can get on top of the totem as it's coming out of the ground. Because otherwise you have to use the arrows as stepping stones, and that's like a bit of a pain. That's much easier. Boing! I always think the lock on the these capsules looks like the Starship Enterprise. Can't be the only person who's noticed that. Casino. This is quite an easy one to... once you know where the star posts are, it's quite an easy one to get a lot of emeralds on, because you can just grind rings from the slot machines. If they're a bit like high risk, high gain. This is the level I was talking about with the rounded pit that my dad was confused with. Oof. 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 Nice. It's funny because this is the only place in the game you can get scores in multiples of 10s, as far as I'm aware, and so it'll go through with you to all the way to the end of the game if you have a number in the second slot there of your score, which is quite funny. So you can see like a screenshot from a later level and go, oh, they must have hit bumpers in Casino Night. I definitely should have saved that star post. We've got a lot of levels left, so. A lot of levels left. Nice. Oh, I forgot about all the little gimmicky things in this one. Like this Sonic the Hedgehog 2 brought so many more things to the franchise. It's actually pretty crazy when you break it all down. I might backtrack and look for a star post, but... no, I don't really think you can, actually, to be fair. I think also the levels are designed to be shorter in this one. Or, like, so that you can do them quicker, you know? It looks like he's in the ground. Like, in that little square. Funny. I'm trying to think where the star posts are. Like, I don't really ever think about it. Because, like, when I went through this game for achievements, I got all of the emeralds within Emerald Hill. Maybe that's why it's called Emerald Hill. I didn't ever think about that before. Probably not. It's just a different word for green, isn't it? Or it's a shade of green, so... I remember trying to work my way up here the first few times, like with my friends, trying to work it out in an age before the internet existed, so it was difficult to like any information about any games was basically word of mouth or magazines. But cool. I just wanted to do that one time because it's fun. I actually want to go the top route here because I usually don't. Dum, 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 dum. Oh, it kind of meets up here anyway. Cool. Oh, I thought there was a thingy there. Like some sort of bumper. Please don't be Eggman's. That's okay. Okay, I've nearly got enough rings. Like I say, there's always a star post at the... Oh, there's one here anyway. At the boss. Always. So on an Act 2, you will almost always get the opportunity for an emerald. As long as you keep your rings to the end, like, you know. Dun, dun, dun. But I think this is, like, I don't know. This is why it's not the human world, right? Because if it were, like, they wouldn't have all these... They wouldn't have this giant pinball machine, for example. But aren't they all meant to be like Eggman's creations, all these levels? And that's the idea. But this thing seems to... This level, like the aesthetic of it, seems to try and... It seems to be on Sonic and Tails' side. So. Like the fact Eggman takes rings from you when it's in the slot machine and stuff like that. I think it's just overthinking, isn't it? Massively overthinking. It's just because game. That's all we need to write. Because game. This one's quite tough as well, I seem to recall. Dun, 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 dun. I think there's an unused 8th one, isn't there, as well, in the like games data? I know there is for Sonic 3, but I think there is for this one as well. Like just a colour palette that they didn't use, but like I think the layout's the same as one of the other ones. Oh, I thought Tails was going to get hit there. Oh, he got hit there instead. Excellent. I mean, 87's pretty good, I think. I think that's okay. 140, so what's that, 45? Between us. Please jump, Tails, Jesus. Other side? Yeah. And then other side again? Ah! Okay. How many was it I needed? 140, right? I mean, I got it, so... I mean, I didn't get it, so... But I think I need to be quite high over it for the next one. I think it's like 210 or something. 220? Jeez. Can't lose a single ring, Tails. Okay, you can't lose any rings now anyway because you haven't got any. To the left? No. Take it back now, y'all. How many do I need? 220, right? I don't think I can do it now. I don't think so. Or maybe just. Be close. No. God damn. That was close, though. Considering how many rings that we lost. That was very close. Very close indeed. Indeed! I think I need to get a lot more in this section, right? Basically. Middle again? Yeah. There's one where it's 2 in a row, and I can't remember which one it is. Might be here, actually. Nope. This one? Yeah. I was only 4 the second time? Okay. Interesting, interesting. I think it's better for him to have lost that one there than for me to not have gained the amount I could have gained. Do you know what I mean? Because he was only carrying 1 ring anyway, I think. 96 is much better than 95. It was 95 last time. It was a joke on my part there. Thanks, appreciate it. Oh, I missed that group last time as well, didn't I? I think you just need basically all of the fucking rings from that section. And then you've done it anyway. Know what I mean? Know what I mean? Da-na-na-na-na. Sonic 4 Episode 2 has similar special stages, yeah. But there's like several different like levels of it, like actual planes of it. So like there's springs and stuff as well. And also Sonic 3D, Flicky's Island. Or is it Flicky's Island? Could be Sonic 3D Blast. One of them has similar ones as well. Because I think that's enough rings for that section. I probably should have done it in a different save just to be safe, but I think we'll be alright. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, then it's left twice. What I'm doing there is I'm just like tapping left so that he stays at his position, because he will, if you leave it, he does just fall down. But if you hold it, he will continue to climb. So I'm just like periodically tapping it. Shit. Periodically tapping it. Just to keep him in place, basically. Okay, 158 is really good, I think. 62 rings I need. Bum 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 bum. Tails? Tails! I don't think it's like... It's not enough time for you to grab all the rings and jump. Like, you have to let... Shit. Tails grab the last couple, I think, is the idea. I only need 14. I only need 6, so I should be okay. Even if Tails gets hit now, because he has no rings anyway. Yeah, there we go. Da-da-da-dun-dun. That's 6, right? So there's only 1 left, and I've got, like, a lot of the game left to go. I'm well ahead of schedule. Yeah, I think the idea is there's 7 zones, so it should take you 7... like 1 per zone. Well, there's 7 viable zones, right? There's more than that, actually, isn't there? I don't really like this boss very much. But it's a cool idea. 1. There is like some places where you can like, not stun lock, that's not the right word, but you can sort of just stay in the same one area and get him. But I couldn't do it consistently, even if I like, even if I could, yeah, like I couldn't do it consistently, I think, ever. It's not very often I die there, I'll be honest. It doesn't trigger until you go halfway in, like that. And then you can do that, I think. No, I missed it, see? Immediately missed it as well. It's annoying when Sonic just stands up by himself as well. Like, I need you to be in a ball, my dude. And I also need you not to try not to attack him from the... I couldn't move left and right then. That was interesting. I think where I hit the flipper when I jumped, it like stopped my aerial momentum. Know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? Oop. Really? And because of the boss's invincibility frames as well, you can't just like continuously bounce on his head either. Oh, damn it. Why are you not in a ball, Sonic? What is happening? What is happening? Okay. Jesus Christ. I can't remember what the next zone is. Is it Hilltop? What haven't we done yet? Mystic Cavern. Okay, that hurt me too, so... You really do have to hit him from the top. Like that. Bonk. But you can't, like... I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying and why it's not. I've done this boss like a million times, you know? Just... Sometimes you just forget mechanics, I guess. Okay, I don't really want to lose all my lives here. I'll be fine. I've got 9 and a bunch of continues. Yes. Oh, for Pete's sake. Go back. Yes. Resume. There we go. It's because of that D-pad. If like, cause sometimes you push up and it like counts as 2 inputs. Counts it as 2 inputs. Oh, Tails hit him, right? Twice, I think. Maybe? 4. 5. This is going much better. Shouldn't have said anything. It's because the rings will fly out of the area as well. It's a bit of a nightmare. Yes, good. Jeez. Because of the way the walls work, I think. Because they're not real walls. They're walls that disappear. So the collision's a bit janky with the rings. It is Hilltop, yeah. Bye, Tails. Almost forgot how to deal with them then. That was weird. Sonic rolled for a very long time there. Oop. You can get up on the top route there, but not necessary, you know. I think here it just leads back to here anyway, I think. Maybe. Or maybe it not. Oh, jumped too far. I don't think I've ever made it to the end of that section up there. Like, ever. I'd like to one day. I'll do it on the on a different version. A version, maybe emulated version. Because then I can do the level select. Oh dear. I had 50 ring. What just happened? I think I ended up in the wall. I'm pretty sure that would like that's a place where a speedrunner would have done particular inputs with particular timing, and it resulted in shaving off a whole bunch of time, right? Oh, maybe it is. I don't think it's this far back in the level. I mean, I'll try. Always try. Oh, there is a red spring there. I don't think I can reach it, though. Definitely not from this side. No. Oh, man. That's Tails' fault. I'm going to absolutely blame Tails for that. Okay, Tails, you're messing up my doodah here. There we go. Stick with me, boy. There we go. Just had to start moving before it launched me, basically. Okay. Okay. Where does this come out? Near another invincibility. Oh yeah, this is where I was right then. This is where it comes out. Oh, and again. I think like it boosts you a little bit higher each time. Right, okay, I'm going to make it to the end of this section. Oh, a ding dong. That is where the Rye Wrap is. So that is the end of the level there. Okay, I need to make sure I have enough rings. I feel like there's a fire dude around here. Maybe not. Right, okay, I now have enough rings, and I think there's a shield here. Okay. Okay, I can just run across these, right? I don't actually need to use them. Trying to prevent Tails from landing, just for fun. I think there's an extra life when you drop down one of those, but I don't think it's that. I think it's the one with the big... I think it's in the big cave. Oh, okay. I think there's an invincibility up here. Yeah. Like, some of it, like, you just remember. And other bits of it is just, like, just completely wiped from your memory for whatever reason, you know? Sometimes you can make it across there in one cycle, but you do have to be quick. Okay. I think there must be a star post near here, right? There can't just be one in the level. That'd be obscene. Oh, there's one up there, look. How do I get there? Not that way. Not nearly enough momentum. Can I not get back now? Yeah, there we go. You just got to switch the planes correctly. Okay, which side is he on? He's on that side. Maybe even from here? Yeah, we can try that. Just, I don't think I've ever got to that star post. I'm just interested, you know? Go on, Sonic, make it all the way to the top. Okay. Yeah, Tails knows what's up. I think if I just hold right, I should make it up there. Yeah, look at that. Oh, there goes my 111 rings. Interestingly, in Knuckles the Echidna in Sonic the Hedgehog 2, you keep your rings. Either of those doesn't matter. I think that's because of the way the special stages in Sonic 3 work and Sonic and Knuckles work. Like, that data overrides the data for this. So you keep your rings. Tails is already taking damage. Excellent. How many rings do I need? 100, right? Oh, shoot. If I get network issues now, I won't be happy. I think it's 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, just consistently for most of that whole middle section. One ring? Come on. I think this is another one where, like, you need to gather a few more than it asks you to. Tails is in front of me, isn't he? God damn it. Isn't there a section where you just basically have to spin around in circles and hope for the best? Isn't that in this one? I think in this special state. He's behind me now, right? Yeah. Tails, please stop taking damage. No. Oh. Okay, I haven't done it. 50 rings short I was. 50. That is outrageous. So yeah, I think grab as many as we can in this section. As many as we can. Okay, it does go into twos and I can't remember where. Is it this one? No, it's the next one. Yeah. Okay. Tails actually is in a position where he's not grabbing any rings anyway for some reason. Even the ones I'm missing are like... So the ones I'm missing are actually being completely missed. Okay, 111. Seems better. I am going to save that bit in a different slot, because I think you can get more than 111 there. Now we need, what, 200? Oh, 190. It's only 80 more, which doesn't sound like that many, but... Isn't there like 4 in a row on the same side or something? Oops. Yeah, see, I leave Tails to get the last, like, 3, if I can. 3, 4, yeah. There's 4 in a row. And then I think it's probably 210? Yeah. which is only 12 rings. So I'm going to save over this empty slot and hope for the best. But I mean, Hilltop is about right to get all the emeralds, I think, for me. Like, casually. Okay, now don't lose any. This bit's just about avoiding bombs, I think. So. Okay, we still only need 4, so that's okay. I think as long as we get more than 10 per section, we're okay now. Because even if we lose 10, we've still got it, you know? That's what I'm trying to get at. So even if he gets hit once, it's fine. Is that the end anyway? It is! And the stars burst into colour. Sonic has all the Chaos Emeralds. I remember there was a point where we were playing that. Oops, we were playing that with neighbours. That last one, and we were like, "Oh, it can't be done." It's like so that you can't actually get all 7. There isn't actually a 7th emerald and all this because we were struggling with it so much. Can't remember which side that fella's on. That side. Just want to get just a few rings. I'd love to turn into Supersonic, but don't think there's enough rings left in the level for me to do that. But that's okay. Theoretically, we could be Supersonic for the boss. That'd be cool. Yeah, I think that's like a final zone constant, is not having rings for the final boss. Right? Sonic, Sonic 2. What's the final boss of Sonic 3? Big Arms? I think you have rings for Big Arms, right? You can make it up there. You must be able to. I'll jump way back there? Maybe. Nice. Dun, 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 dun. I was trying to get... Oh my god, is that actually a wall? What the hell? I mean, okay. What just happened? Is that because we didn't go back through the loop and he didn't switch planes again? Is that what happened? It's going in the clip reel. Diddlin, diddlin, dun, dun. I mean, because it's so late in the game as well, like getting 50 rings is actually quite tricky. Oh. What is happening? That's better. I think you can move this rock, yeah. I was actually going to try and, whoops, push it out the way, like in Sonic 3. Is this a secret area? I think I actually want to leave there, don't I? Oh, there is a ding-dong. Little path there. I feel like I should have actually stayed on top, but that's what she said. Oh, I think I've started like way up the mountain, right? So the lava's not really an issue. Okay, that's cool. I guess it would have been the same for the other sections as well, right? I bet that looks horrific on the stream. I might just have that as my Be Right Back screen. Oh, I actually want some of those. Let's go Supersonic, shall we? See, all I did was jump then. I only pushed it once. It's an extra life down. Oh my god. Not only did I somehow lose all my rings, I also died as Supersonic. Brilliant. One for the clip reel. I think there's going to be some good usable footage here actually for the clip reel in this stream in particular. That's funny. I think Tails... I'm surprised Tails didn't die actually. I didn't hear a dudum like you normally do when he dies. I didn't want to get spiked. That's why I did that. Now I don't have enough rings to go super. Because what I was aiming for was that extra life. That's what I was trying to do. But game said no. Instead, you will somehow lose all your rings as Supersonic and die. Very strange. Yeah, see that music that's playing would just be playing constantly if I got them all in the first level. That's the only music you'd hear, basically. The effects of Supersonic is essentially moon jump, invincibility, and super shoe, all at the same time. It has more effects in the later games, but in this one in particular, it's like basically Game Genie mode. Super Saiyan, yeah, there's actually a thing, right? Seven Chaos Emeralds, 7 Dragon Balls. And that's why there's the Death Egg, because the Death Egg is like, that's what was popular in the West with Star Wars and stuff. And then the 8 Chaos Emeralds is Dragon Ball, which was popular in the East. So they just sort of like put both together. And Sonic. See, all I did was jump then, it just like automatically changes into him. I'm glad in Mania they added a lot of like different sprites for Supersonic, because Supersonic, like that's Supersonic, but he has Sonic's sprite set just with the color change for a lot of things. I think maybe it was added quite late into the game, you know. Maybe it's a joke. But yeah, you lose rings at 1 ring per second. Always. Is that an extra life? No, it's a shield. It's because everything's yellow instead of blue, like that particular part of the palette. Like if I was to open up one of these robots and there was a flicky in there, a blue flicky, the flicky would appear yellow. Sometimes if you turn to Supersonic at the end of the level, it crashes the game, so I'm glad that didn't just happen. Bum bum ba-dum. Okay, top route. Oh yeah, forgot about these things. I'm surprised this level hasn't reappeared in a Sonic game yet. Or if it will at all, actually. Mania 2, maybe. But, yeah, because it's... Well, I think it's because it's one of the multiplayer zones. I think that's why people remember it. And the music's banging. I don't know how the 2-player music goes. I think there is a sound test mode, so we'll see after we've done the game. But see, jump. That's all I did was jump. I think maybe the way that they've mapped the Xbox controller is that it's A, B, and C all together, and that's why that happens. But I'm pretty sure that was like a thing in the original as well. Like sometimes it would just you would just turn into Supersonic with no control over it. Also, his black bits are really black as Supersonic, like the shading. I don't know why that is. I guess they just wanted to remove all the blue, but not just replace it with yellow, right? Bong. I'm sure there's a thingy up here. Maybe not. Whoa, I nearly got crushed. Oh, I thought that was where the bottomless pit was, but I think it's there. Yeah, the problem is sometimes rings, you can't gather rings quickly enough to maintain it, you know? So once you've jumped, you're basically on limited time for the rest of the level. And then you just have no rings. Oh, I need to go the top way, there's more rings. He says, and then avoids 3 rings. Come on, there's got to be one more. Okay, I actually now have less rings than I went into that section with, so that was done. Oh, shit. That's what the rings I need, I think. Oh, come on. That is such a tricky, isn't it? It's about there. There it is. And these 5? Nope, okay. You know what? Well, there's 10. That'll help. Bing bong. There it is. Get these. As long as you can get like them quicker than you need them. Basically, as long as you stay on a positive income for him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Tails must have hit him once, right? You have to be careful. I'll do it once the score appears, but I'm going to save it first, because sometimes it does softlock the game. But I'll show you what I mean. Oh, I can't. I don't have 50 rings. Don't worry about it. Doi. Did I lose my shield for some reason? Interesting. Oil Ocean. Everyone hates Oil Ocean. I'd rather they had brought Mystic Caves back than Oil Ocean for Mania. To be honest. I think they just... Shit. Just wanted to use the dope music. Need an excuse to use the dope music. Oh my god. A lot of the jumps in this level, I think, are like... not quite full jumps, you know what I mean? Like there. If I'd done a full jump, I would have bounced on the octopus, maybe? I don't know. Just want 50 rings, dude. Come on. Oh my... You know? Just stop requesting things from the game, and then it will stop disappointing me. Said the entire Sonic fan base. There's always people that are unhappy with the Sonic games. I don't know why. I've loved every Sonic game I played. Like, I've enjoyed it. I've had fun. Like, there's things that I change, of course, and things that maybe I struggle with or whatever. But I've never not had fun with a Sonic game, I don't think. In some aspect. And that's what video games are meant to be. They're meant to be fun. You start picking holes with them all the time and stuff. Like, if you're looking for problems with it, you'll find problems with it. I had 49 rings then, right? God damn it. At least we get to hear Oil Ocean music. See, I was worried about not being able to hear a lot of the soundtrack of the game, and it wouldn't have mattered anyway, because I keep losing my rings. I think I can get out there, yeah. Can I just jump off here? Yeah. Dun 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 dun. $42. 45 potentially, yeah. There we go. I was in the air when I got that one. That was shocking. I think... Can I not jump into that one? It probably takes me somewhere I've already been, right? Those things are annoying as well. Like, why? Why put fans in there? There's only one way to go, and there's a fan in the way for some reason. Why do that? I'm actually going to take a break after Oil Ocean. Because I've been streaming for 2 hours 40, roughly. Oof. Pop, pop. And I'm looking forward... The ones I'm looking forward to getting to the most are... Sonic 4, because it's so janky. Still, I had fun with that game. Nobody forced me to buy it. I bought it. And I enjoyed it. I have all the achievements in it as well, which I'm really proud of, because there's one for doing the final boss without getting hit at all. And what else? Sonic Adventure 2. I'm really looking forward to going through again. Sonic Unleashed I'm quite looking forward to. I haven't played that again since I did it, you know? But the thing is, oh, if I just save my data to a different location, right? Because my save for that is on the cloud, and I think you can only have one save per user. But I can always do it under a different user, so... Because I have that one on disc, so I haven't got to worry about the licensing things. Just because I've got so little, achievement-wise, I've got very little left to do in it. And I don't want to have to start the whole game again to get to that point again, you know? But I don't mind starting it again under a different profile. Well, again, I could... When I get a capture card, I'll do Sonic Heroes and potentially Shadow if I can get... if I can... Because you have to do it through the Japanese marketplace to get Shadow. I have both of them emulated on my PC, but my PC's not... doesn't handle GameCube emulation very well. Oh, this boss. 3, 4? Was that 4? Oh, I honestly thought I was out of range of that then. Obviously, as I would have moved. Stupid thing to say, really. Ow! Timed it wrong. Now it's Eggman again, right? Yeah. There we go. That was a boss that I really struggled with years and years ago. For ages. I like that you can do stuff during the ending screen. Just keep yourself entertained. Right, okay, I'm going to take a break now. I'll leave you with my real clip reel. Just because, rather than being on mute. And I'll see you really, really shortly. Have fun. I don't know what the...
There is only one way to go.
Volume.
Fucking hate this level. People of 10 Pines Bluff.
So, we're in the last little portion now. We have all the emeralds, and we've just got Metropolis 1, 2, and 3, Sky Chase, Wing Fortress, and Death Egg, and that's it. So probably like 15 minutes or so, 20 minutes, something like that. But I don't know, I'm kind of... It's good that I have all the emeralds already, but also, if I could have got the last emerald on the last level of Metropolis, that would have been awesome. That's the optimum time to get it, I think. So that you don't spend the whole game as Supersonic. Like I say, you are able to get them all in Emerald Hill, every single one of them. There's 6 individual star posts in the first act, and then there's... in the second act, you can quite easily get those last few jump. It's very handy to be Supersonic, though, in Metropolis Zone, because Metropolis is dangerous. It is a dangerous place to be. There's hazards everywhere. There's hazards everywhere? There's hazards everywhere. The thing is keeping your ring count, like using your ring count up at a lower speed than collecting rings, you know what I mean? Collecting more than 1 ring a second, basically. Which is obviously completely achievable. I don't know why those stars don't trigger. I think like you're just out of range of them, but I think even in, I was going to say normal mode, but I mean if you're not Supersonic, I think it's still the same thing, that they don't trigger there, for whatever reason. Definitely shouldn't have fallen down there. What was those? Oh, the stars, right? You have to be careful here because there's another nut above it, and the nut will crush you. There we go. And you can just jump straight to there anyway. Oh, down. I can just, like, fall then, right? Correct? It'll be quicker. Yeah. Down. Oh, I tried to spin dash the other way, but I didn't turn around. Whoops. Grab these 10 as well. Yeah, the achievement. We went through the achievement sheet at the beginning. And the only one you really need to worry about is the staying Supersonic for more than a minute. All the rest will come pretty naturally. Have I just done a loop, or... Surely not. I bloody have. I didn't know there was a loop in this level. I should have gone up there, right? That's where the loop is. Fall down here? Now what? Ah, okay. That enemy wasn't there earlier. Interesting, interesting. I think I broke the game, dude. So I want to go up here, yeah? Oh, there we go. Yeah. Got it. I'm pretty sure the end of the level's here. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, there's a Y wrap there. Where a Y wrap is when you fall off the bottom of the level and reappear at the top of the level. That's what a Y wrap is. An X wrap is the same but horizontal. But that doesn't happen very often in games. But there's plenty of Sonic Y wraps. Like another example is in Sonic 1 that we just did, is in one of the Labyrinth levels. If you don't pull the switch that pulls away the wall, the level just continuously wraps on those waterfalls. I'm trying to not speedrun this, but I'm trying to get through this last portion as quickly as possible. The quicker you get through Metropolis, the less likely you'll be to die, so... Well, shit. This falls, correct? Yeah. Okay. I mean, this will just... I think it'll be the same, but that nut will be there now, so I can climb that nut. Shoot. Here. There we go. Nut resets. That's all I needed, was the nut to reset. I should have stopped going up, really, but... Oh, okay. I don't think I've ever been up here. I mean, for someone who has experienced or had this game in their lives for so long, it's strange how much of it I'm still finding, you know what I mean? Because when you find a path that works, you just always take that path, right? Why wouldn't you? And so when you find a new path or a new split or whatever, it's very exciting. I like it. I mean, I found the same thing with Sonic Mania as well, and I think that's why I enjoyed it so much. What does this do? Pulls this out, okay. I am very, very aware of how few rings I have, because when you hit 0, that's it. You're only one hit away from death, just as if you had lost all your rings, you know? So I'm trying to keep the ring count above sort of 30. Because 30 being half a minute, obviously. 1 per second and all that. Phew. And also, I'm using the D-pad much more than the stick. Because the D-pad, you can change left and right quicker. But it's unusual for me to do that, even if it's the game was released in a time when it was, games were D-pad. There was no analog stick. Like a good example is the Crash remakes or remasters or whatever however you want to classify them. Remakes, I guess, right? Because they actually started again from scratch. Yeah, exactly. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Well, that's unfortunate. I feel like I can die really easily in this section. Please don't. You shithead. I would really like to be supersonic for this boss, because this boss is a nightmare. But I think like the later you achieve the 50 ring target, like the better. Especially since literally just jumping will turn you into supersonic. Like in later games, even in Sonic 3, you have to double jump to activate it. But in this one, for some reason, jumping a single jump will turn you into supersonic. Oh dear. I did very well to avoid those, I'm not going to lie. There's spikes above this one, yep. Oh, you platforms. Gonna roll. I think most of the time you want to be rolling. Rolling doesn't make you invincible, but you're far less likely to take damage if you're rolling. And there's a lot less that can hurt you if you're rolling. Basically. Like if I had rolled into that enemy, as opposed to walking into him or running into him, for example. Does this level also have a wrap? I feel like it does. Maybe not. This is the last bit before the boss, I think. This little gondola ride or whatever. we're very close anyway, either way. So I wanna be supersonic for the boss, because the boss is one of the worst, like the most difficult. It's also the last boss for a while, right? Oh my god, this is taking forever. I need to be at the top of this thing. If I spin dash, does that like work better? About the same. Oh shoot. Plus you can't control which direction you... Yeah. Shh, that's really bad. I'm gonna lose my supersonicness. And then obviously I would expect you to get 50 more rings to get it back, which is not gonna happen this late in the level. Other way. There we go. Yeah, rolling does work, but when you jump, the momentum's still there. Turns out, so that's why I fell off. And I think I'm right by the boss now. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, it's here. This is where the boss is. So this would be fun with no supersonic. Supersonic's a hack anyway, so I'm not too worried. Yeah, iframes. Can Tails? No. Tails can't fly in this one, correct? Oh, I thought I was still invincible. I was not. Oh, there goes my ring. I think you just got to keep one ring, then you'll be fine. Like with any Sonic. As long as you have one ring, you're invincible, essentially. And the more you have, the more chance you've got of grabbing one back. You know what I mean? Know what I mean? Know what I mean? Okay, so when's the best time to hit him then? Because he's just going to keep doing that, right? Until I hit him? Send Tails in, I guess. I think like there is a... okay. There is a timing for it, I think. Like, there is a window. Oh, thanks, Tails. Grab the ring. Yeah, I think there is a little window there, I think. But, yeah, there. But it's very hard to calculate. It happens so quickly. But from directly below him does seem to be the way. Oh. Jumped just a touch early there. There we go. Nicely done. Boom. Onto Sky Chase? Is it Sky Chase now already? Sounds right. I thought Sonic's eye was all messed up, but it was the 0 from the score. Looked like he was wearing little shades. Okay, there's something I want to try here, which is you spin dash and then use the D-pad, I think, to control. It must be a mania thing. Must be a mania thing. That's okay. But yeah, because my D-pad's a bit sketchy on this controller, so I'm going to use the left stick for this, which is not ideal. This level's like basically an auto-scroller. It's like as close as an auto-scroller as the classic Sonic games get. Dun, dun. I think you can do the whole thing just curled into a ball. Like that. And just let it play out. There's only one thing that can kill us, really, and that's projectiles. So, yeah. It's like not a difficult level by any means. And but it takes the time that it takes, you know what I mean? Bop. Get him. Good for score boosting, though, potentially, right? If you were doing a score attack mode. Which I don't think anyone ever does. Bum, bum. So if you could just jump onto the Wing Fortress now, that would be great. But you cannot. That is not a feature. All that is actually part of the level as well, I think. Like, those are actual level aesthetics. Dun-dun-dun-dun. I think the birds fly quicker now or something. Something to try and make it exciting. Oh, man, it's just that little bit too low. Or high? One of them. High. A little bit too high. But yeah, this is just like the calm before the storm, I guess. There's no Act 2 in this one, though. Like I was saying before with Sonic 1, where they send him back to Labyrinth, that's like the end of Act 2. But this one's just like... I couldn't remember if I actually had to physically jump or if it like threw me. Flying Fortress, I believe, is like the predecessor to the Flying Battery, which in turn is the predecessor to the Egg Carrier. I think that's the way it's meant to be, like in franchise, you know. Okay, I'm not sure how. Oh, that's probably a bad idea, because I have to jump now. It's not like Sonic 3 where you can move left and right. So, oh my god. He accelerates so quickly as Super Sonic. It's so difficult. Do I have to jump here? I don't think I do. Looks like you can just step off. Dun, 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 dun. I think there was probably a talk when they were making Mania as to whether they were going to do Flying Fortress or Flying Battery, but they kind of incorporate elements of both, so pretty happy with that. Oh, there's 2 rings there. If I can only grab one of them, that'd be nice. Yes! Oh, well, I mean, that was short-lived. Whoops. 39 seconds in and dead. Come on, Sonic, run! Nice. Okay, I'm going to purposely avoid those rings. Purposely avoid these rings also. Because like later on in the level, I'd like to be supersonic, but at the start of the level, it's like super detrimental. Oh my gosh. We will get through Wing Fortress. I mean, it's the penultimate level, so... Try and avoid as many of these as I can, really, right? I mean, that'll, you know... I do want to be supersonic, but just not for this section. Because it just makes it more difficult than it needs to be, and it's already pretty tricky. As we've seen, I've lost, what, 3 lives here? 4 lives here? Something like that? Not sure I can make that jump. Yeah, I can. We're good. We're good. Up here. And this one. I think this is the only, like, high... Oh, shoot. I think this is the only high-risk section. I think. I think we're all right from here on. Here on out. There's no in... Oh, shit. Well, I might as well, ain't I? Okay. This is going to suck. At least I'll be proving to myself that I can do this section as... Why didn't he grab it? Sus. Okay, I'm just going to not think about it. I'm just going to go for it. I may be a bit quiet for a sec, but that's just so I can focus on getting this section done, because it's the worst. See, there he... I don't know. I thought maybe it was a height issue, so I like tested it there, which was really risky, obviously. Also, he grabs it with his palms outwards, which is interesting. Okay, then we want to jump up this one. So I can't avoid these rings, man. And now I have to jump. Okay, I just need to go cautiously, right? Like, there's no... I'm not going to run out of rings, so... Mind you, if I did, that might not necessarily be a bad thing. Okay, I have to get on these now, correct? Yeah. Okay, now we're safe, I think. I don't think we can fall off the bottom of the level now. I think maybe there is like a couple of points where we can, but I think as a general rule now, we can't fall off the bottom of the level. Whee! Wow, did you see all those item boxes up there? Never seen them before. Let's go get them again. Somehow jumped through that one. That was interesting. Where was it? Here. There. That's cool. I didn't know they were there. Why are they there? More importantly. Who put them there? Did you see me like jumping through those item boxes? That was weird. I've glitched it. Oh no. Am I in the level? Oh, thank God. Because I use the part of the D-pad that's the worst on this controller is up. So, oh yeah, I remember. So, I used the stick there. And that was risky. Risky business. Oh, okay. And then jump over this one. Easy as that. Maybe this has got a touch of Sky Fortress. Sonic 8-bit Sonic 1 Sky Fortress to it. I think that's more like Flying Battery, though. Particularly Mania Flying Battery. With the zappy electric balls and stuff. Can I get on top of here? Yes. Does it help in any way? Not really. I think this one goes down, yeah. I've already been here, right? Looks like it. Oh, this is where the item boxes were, yeah. Huh. 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 Okay, so I'm going to skip ahead here by jumping back on there. I'm glad I know that's there now. Okay, what's happening? I don't know where I am in relation to the level now. Like, these are not areas I think I've ever been to before. Oh, right, okay. I know where I am now. This bit's, like, the suckiest boss, considering how late in the level it is as well. In the game it is, rather. But I don't think you can reach it naturally as Sonic. I think only Super Sonic can reach it, so... The idea is you get on the spinning platforms, and then that's enough to... There's a secret extra life here as well. If you... There it is. Eggman was harbouring that from Sonic for some reason. For some reason is the Sonic sprite now. Interesting, interesting. Oh, okay. Is my ring count still going down? It is. That's interesting. It's weird that it I guess because it's a cutscene, right? So it just reverts back to Sonic. But the colour palette doesn't change back. That's weird. I don't think I have to jump. I think it does it itself, yeah. And now on to the final boss. The final boss where no rings. must make 20 hits in a row without taking any damage. I mean, awesome, right? Okay, I am going to do a save here because... just in case I run out of lives. I don't think I will. I've got 8. Do you get 0 in this game? I can't remember. Can I hit him on the way down? No. 1, 2, 3. Jump. I remember, like, systematically working this one out. And, I think if I spin dash there... I think that's the way the speedrunners do it. Not close enough. I was wondering. But I can... If I spin dash to the left initially, that should work, right? No, he crushes you. I think I was too far back. I think I got hit by the spikes, actually. So I need to be, like, here. I think that was 4 hits. Which I'll take. Not close enough. And then he jumps over me, I think. Yeah. So I only need, like, 1 more hit, right? Yeah. Okay, I am actually going to save it once Eggman gets into his final boss mech. Interesting fact, Eggman is always faster than Sonic. Sonic's not even the fastest character in his own franchise. This boss is just systematic. It's not very difficult. I don't like risking those hits, but yeah, that's why. Because I always forget when he stops. I'm going to load that saver. I don't really need to beat that Metal Sonic again. Whatever. I can't remember what that one's called. I think it's Mecha Sonic, that one. No, it's not. It might just be Silver Sonic. Okay, one hit. Oh, yeah, single player, load game. Is Le Final Boss? One. See, there's such a small window for it. And then here, no, don't do it. Does he fire the arms at me or does he leave first? Okay. That's good. Oh, shoot, I forgot about that. I think I need to dart over to the other end of the arena after I've hit him once. I knew he fired his arms, but I couldn't remember when it came. But I can hit him twice before he even, like... 1, 2, 3. Nice. Nope. Too late. I was too late. I knew I was too late as well. I might actually do some mid-boss saving here, so... Oh! Get him. Oh, hi, Sid. I just saw it. Sorry, I was focusing because final boss. But I see you now. You're driving home? Oh, right, yeah. Canada. I was like, what? It's so late. I am awesome. You are correct. But not as awesome as you. It takes one to know one. Got him. And an extra life as well. Excellent. Boom. Do-do-do-do-do-do. One stream, 2 Sonic games. 2 down. Awesome. That'll do for tonight, right? 3 hours 13. Jeez. I'm actually sweating. It's November. I'm sweating. What? Dun, dun, dun. I think this is the first Sonic that has a proper cutscene as an ending, right? I mean, it's only the second game or whatever, but... It's just bonkers how, like... You kind of, by playing Sonic games in well, any franchise that's lasted that long, you can see how games have evolved, which is pretty cool. Don't even need your plain Tails. Because we be Super Saiyan. Awesome. I'm glad I did it with all emeralds. Like I think like it's quite hard not to once you know how it all works, you know. Yeah, I'm gonna take a little break while the credits roll. But then I'll come back to say goodbyes and stuff anyway, and promote myself like I normally do. I'll see you in a couple of minutes. So there we go. 2 Sonic games down. How many left to go? I actually have a Sonic group, so I'll do it that way. Sonic. So we've done these 2, and now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. My God, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Well, I mean, most of these can be done. Sonic CD and 3 and Knuckles will probably need its own stream, actually. Sonic CD might as well. Sonic the Fires I can do in about 10 minutes. That's fine. I might actually not. I'm going to take that one out. If people want it, then they can ask for it. But it's not really a Sonic game, like a proper Sonic game. Sonic Adventure, I'll do probably 1 stream. Sonic Adventure 2 is 1 stream. Sonic Unleashed, probably 2 streams. Sonic 4 is pretty quick. Sonic Generations is a bit longer. So, I mean, it'll keep us going for a while with Super Sonic Sunday, which I think is a good idea. I posted this one in the Sonic Facebook group. So I'll do this. I'll continue with the other ones, and I'll post the VOD there too when it goes up on YouTube on Tuesday. 2 days. Always goes on YouTube 2 days after. Always, every time. Because that gives me time to edit it, make a thumbnail, and all that stuff, and especially on the weekends because I stream 2 days in a row. So it'd be super helpful for that. So yeah, thanks for joining me as always. I play a variety of games. Tuesday, at the moment, I'm playing the Spyro remaster, which is pretty dope. Thursday is Lucky Dip Day, where I just, for example, there's a surprise me button here, and I just push that, and then whatever it comes up with, I'll just play for half an hour or whatever. And then Saturday, I play whatever I want. At the moment, it's Kingdoms of Amalur or Alamur. I know I always pronounce it incorrectly. I think it's Amalur. Is that right? Amalur. So playing that at the moment, and then Sundays we'll have as Supersonic Sundays, at least for the foreseeable future. So yeah, thanks as always, and I will see you Tuesday. Tuesday I'm streaming again. It'll be Spyro. Take it easy. Love you all. Take it easy. Bye 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 bye.